following program contains opinions, assumptions, and sentences that sound like facts.
They're not!
Any resemblance to truth, accuracy, or coherent thought is purely accidental. Everyone mentioned is fictional. Even if they're sitting in the room, they may sound real,
'Cause they are!
but legally, they're not. Our sponsors almost certainly disagree with everything we say. They pay us to mention their products, not represent their morals or ours, assuming we have any.
Ha! It's funny!
If you buy their stuff and regret it, that's on capitalism.
Not us!
We recommend you don't listen, but if you do,
You risk it all!
Welcome to episode number 4. Quattro. Look at us, dude.
That's a fun car in Night City.
That's true. That's like the car, ain't it? It's like
Quadro, but Quattro, whatever.
we could have just been confidently incorrect. It would have hurt nothing.
I am confidently correct that I was just incorrect.
That counts. I think that counts.
I think it saves it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Loud Brain, episode number 4. We're here. We're live from our studio where the outside smells like poop. I noticed that when I was walking in. I got out and I'm like, the air is thick with poop. Just poopy
That
everywhere.
storm, man. They're just.
Is that what it is? The storm's
shit.
blowing in
Yep.
poop?
Balls and poop.
I didn't know about balls.
Yeah, man. It's in the air.
Okay, well, hell, everybody. What's up? You can watch us every Thursday at twitch.tv/loudbrainpod or at youtube.com/@loudbrainpod. Sub to us as well on YouTube. Well, also on Twitch, but mostly on YouTube. Trying to get that count
YouTube
up.
money, man. Oh, okay. That went black on everything.
Yeah, my screen is not great. I didn't want to tell you because it's going to cause you to have a thing, and I don't need you to do a thing because it's fine. As long as we can talk, as long as they can see us, as long as their
the computer does not explode.
No, every time that this thing blanks out, my screen is black. Just so you know.
Just doing anything to it?
It's doing nothing. Everything is fine.
Huh.
Everything is fine.
All right.
Hey everybody, what's up? We're here. I was gonna fade it out just now, but my screen's black. Just give me there it is, it's back. I'm gonna go ahead and just fade it real quick while I can. There we go. Okay.
Quick and easy.
You know, usually I don't want to do it quick and easy, but it's black right now. So, you know, if it's black, it's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Digital Trek, my son, 5 minutes before this show started, asked if I could ban you for your bad takes. And that one's not going to help, Trek. I'm just telling you. Look at me. I'm all decked out.
Formula One does sound like baby.
Maybe baby formula sounds like Formula One. Did you ever think of that? Formula One definitely predates baby formula.
I don't think
there's definitely true because they didn't invent fake milk until like the 60s.
That's a great point. You might be right.
Okay.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Is it just because they call it a formula?
Yeah, and it's number 1. Okay.
It's the best baby food, is what you're saying?
No, it's not called Formula One for babies. Formula One is racing.
There should be a Formula One for babies.
They
though.
should. We should start a Formula company
Formula
and call it
Point One.
Formula Baby Formula One.
Baby Formula One. We get a
probably-
bunch of babies, put them in like RC cars that are controlled by not the babies, and then just kind of have them go at it.
I like your idea, but what if we do let the babies control the cars?
Well, then I just don't think they would do anything.
What if we somehow strap it to them?
Well, yeah,
And
they
then
were
as they-
strapped in this entire time.
No, I mean we strap the controller to them, and then we maybe roll them down a hill, and then as they roll, they hit the controls, and then the cars move. And whoever car reaches the finish line first, or baby reaches bottom of hill first.
So
or survives.
currently, the babies aren't even in the
I
cars
want
anymore.
to throw babies down hills.
You're throwing babies down hills
Yeah.
with controllers strapped to them,
Yeah,
and then
for the
whatever.
RC cars.
Right, and so in a separate area away from the hill,
Yeah, on flat
there
ground.
is a racetrack with
Correct.
RC cars going around that are
Correct.
controlled by babies actively falling down a hill.
Correct. I don't know if you could legally say that the babies are controlling them because they are just following downhill. It's like marbles on stream, but for babies. Like this Menace just said. It's exactly right.
That's a
Excellent
wild
idea. Great idea. One of
Just
the best
wild
ideas.
enough to work.
Well, you love babies?
Let's do it. I think people do, just in general. Yeah.
What about you? Do you love babies?
Not particularly.
So what about babies falling down hills, though?
I'm on board, but
Okay,
I have
all right.
no money to invest in
No,
this idea.
well, I
so
don't think it's going to cost any money.
Yeah, we got
It's mostly just going to require some mother
Kidnapping?
out there. No, I think we should probably legally have the babies.
Okay, so they need to be volunteered.
Yeah, we need to ask women to give us their babies
I
voluntarily.
feel like the government's going to step in
for
at some
our hill.
point.
I don't think our government is going to step in.
Well, this one probably not.
I don't think
No,
this government's going to step in.
probably not.
You know, I might get a sponsorship. Maybe if we get RFK Jr.
Anything to distract, I think that they would be really on board with. Yeah.
Honestly, if anything, we could be the new controversy that distracts from the things they want to distract from.
They would use that day and night.
Yeah, they would.
And
Fox
do
News,
nothing
breaking
about
news, 2 baby racers.
What a way to
Minna
start
says
the
one
show.
baby's an orphan competing for adoption. What if we took all orphans, and if you reach the hill, you get adopted? That, you know what? As we move closer and closer
Is this
to a
just
Blade
Ready
Runner,
Player One?
is that how Ready Player One works?
I mean, basically, except without the baby part, but it's like they're all trying to reach this utopia, and the only way to do it is by racing in this very
Did you see the chat message that Maury just put in there?
car wreck, literally. Oh, my God.
I know how you love that when cars break right outside your house.
Dude, it happened like 3 nights ago, man. Like a really bad one.
That's what happens when you live on a street, man.
That's crazy.
Do you, like, so in Cyberpunk or Blade Runner or any of these dystopian futures,
Sure.
a reality TV show where orphaned babies
That
vie
absolutely
for, that would
exists,
exist,
yeah.
right? So, like, we're probably going to
Probably
get there
not
pretty quick.
babies, but definitely children.
Yeah, like I would say preteens, you know, like old
That's
enough
just
to.
the Hunger Games.
Yeah, but there's no death here. It's just sadness. Like I think that's why it would fly here in a few years because like America's not ready for
it's
sad
the death
children.
part. That's the bad
The
part.
death
yeah.
part is probably
Sure.
a bridge too far. I mean,
Yeah, nothing
eventually,
else from it.
probably, eventually,
Yeah.
maybe not in our lifetime. That's probably 100 years
Just
away.
gladiator shit, right?
Yeah, we'll revert, but probably not. But for us, we might see baby games.
I don't think.
Like Trek says,
we'll ever
Mr.
see
Beast's
that,
Orphan
no.
Island. 100 orphans compete to get adopted. The last one standing will get 10 feastables and some parents. Like, that could happen in our life, right? I could see that happening. We could be the ones to do it.
I don't want to do that, but could I see it absolutely
Like,
happening?
literally as a game show.
Maybe.
We could find 10 couples who are looking to adopt a baby.
Sure.
Okay?
Make them compete as well.
Make them compete. Hold
They're
on.
Survivor.
Oh my God, what if
the
they...
babies are Mr. Beast?
No. What if they both are competing? And whatever place you come in is matched up with who you get. So the parents who come in 8th place get the 8th place kid. Then everyone's happy because all the babies get adopted. And all the parents are happy because they all get babies.
Sure.
But like if you come in last, you get the worst kid because you're the worst parents.
I mean, it would track, right?
And then I think we could get away with that, right?
I don't necessarily know how we're going to make babies do things on command because they're babies.
Food. Electric shock. One of the two. Dilla said, I just got here. What are we talking about? Can you fill him in?
No. Really can't. See, this is the thing about this show is that we just start on one thing that's out absolutely from the jump outrageous.
Yep.
Doesn't eventually get there. It just starts.
Yeah.
And then we just won't let it die.
Well, I like the idea of it.
I don't.
You don't?
This is a terrible, stupid idea.
You're telling me that...
You're a stupid man for coming up with any of these things and being like, I think it could work.
I think it could, first of all. And second of all, if this was on after Love is
No.
Blind, you would watch Baby Lottery.
Fuck no,
Yes,
man.
you would. Why? Because they're not in bikinis? Like, what makes this worse than Love Island, man? It's still going to be the manufactured drama.
I don't care about babies.
That's what it is. It's the babies
I care
for you.
about
It's the
watching.
happiness of the
Yeah, I
parent.
care about watching shitty people be shitty on national TV and get obliterated
So
online.
if the kids
That's
were
fine.
beaten, you'd be in.
No, because the kids aren't shitty. They're
What about
just
if the
annoying.
parents were beaten?
Oh, yeah, I'm on board.
Okay.
Yeah, gladiator
What if the
games all
kid
time.
can beat the parent?
Yes.
That could be the end of round reward. First place kid that week gets to beat the last place parent that week. And then it's going to be real awkward at the end of the season when that baby who beat their parents is now supposed to respect their authority because they came in both in 6th place. Dude, this is writing itself, dude.
No, it isn't.
This is absolutely writing
This
itself.
is as dumb as the Money Drop movie that was Sahara Money Drop.
Sahara Money Drop is also an incredible idea. Okay?
I mean, not anymore. We missed the golden tick era.
The Kevin Hart rock thing is no longer a
Nope,
thing.
not
Well,
a
you stole
thing.
the beer because you need it, and I understand.
I
and
need
I'm
to wake
sorry
up,
for
and this
talking
is the
about
only
babies.
way.
Can you?
I'm a tired boy.
Yeah, you gave it back. This is Zipline Brewing Company,
I'm assuming it's a veteran owned.
probably because with Zipline, yeah, called Copper Alt, and it is a multi-balanced classic hybrid style between an ale and a lager.
Maybe
This
not.
bronze-hued brew goes down easy with subtle nuances of chocolate, and hazelnut. And I think this is from Nebraska.
From Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
And it says best. No, it doesn't.
Independent Craft Brewers Association certified.
This ain't right. Colby, this can't be right.
What?
Read the Best Buy on that.
Where's the Best Buy? Best Buy.
Can't be.
January 8th of 2023.
That can't be right.
You're telling me this beer is 3 years old?
It's probably 4 years old.
No, that's 3.
Well, let's try it.
Like 2023 to 2026 is 3 years. Am I wrong on
Right,
that?
but that's the Best Buy. It probably was made a year before that.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
yeah. That's true. Oh, that was a terrible open sound. Kind of felt a little flat. Where'd you get these?
Same place I always go. The ABC Liquor right on the corner.
Okay, so if we do get sick, then we can sue? Because they shouldn't be.
I don't know if it doesn't smell good because...
All beer doesn't smell good.
Yeah, exactly.
That one actually doesn't smell that bad.
I don't know what bad beer tastes like.
Not that. That's pretty good.
You like it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna chug it then.
Definitely better than fucking High Caliber.
Steel Reserve.
That one.
It's very strong.
This?
Yeah, I think it's strong.
I mean, the flavor is, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
5.2% ain't too bad.
Yeah, you said take it easy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this old...
Woo! Let's go! Got the nitrous in me, dog.
Is that what...
I got that dog in me, son. Whoa!
You're gonna expend your
My
entire
best
battery.
R2D2.
No.
Whoa!
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You're gonna expend your entire battery.
It's already gone.
You can't save some of that. All right, let's spread it out, dude. Did you guys get new mics or change your settings? I had to crank you guys up on the TV, and then he said, "Never mind," because you were screaming.
Oh, okay.
We haven't changed anything.
So this is an all you problem, Grammy.
Yeah, it's your problem.
Yeah. Business manager needs to figure out new mics or something.
Oh, by the way, he's the director of business management now.
Okay.
He's gotten an upgrade because it sounds better.
Okay.
And I'm going to make him a hat that says the director of business management.
I'm a businessman doing businessman things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Put it on your resume. I bet that would actually work.
Yeah.
Put you as a reference.
Yeah.
Boom diggity.
The director of business management.
Collusion. Yeah.
If
you wanted to get into content management, that would be a good little thing.
The business of management.
Unless they looked into what the show is, and then it might not.
What do you mean? We look incredibly professional.
It's debatable.
It's
possible, but it's also debatable.
Just saw a thumbnail.
Like,
didn't hear any of the
we
content.
ain't no $1 million studio, but we're better than any normal average podcast. Yeah.
Dude, what do you mean? First of all, this studio cost millions, and people should probably sub and tip $1 million right now.
Yeah.
Or at least as close to it as they can get.
You think these are LED lights? Nah, gold.
It's sparkling.
Yeah.
It's actually gold lined, and then we shone a light on it, and it sparkles
The LEDs are showing on solid gold bars. This is where Fort Knox is, actually.
We stole for all the gold.
You know,
And
Trump
we
was
put it in
really
the
heavily
studio.
concerned about if there's gold in there or not.
Yep.
It's right here.
Why did Tay say, wow, is she mad that she's not the director of business management?
Probably,
Look at how many icons. Her name barely fits in our chat because of the amount of icons. She's collecting icons on Twitch like she's Thanos collecting Infinity Stones, and she hits us with a wow.
Wow.
I got
Demo
Homeland
5.
Security called on
she
me
needs
once
one more, yeah.
reference. What'd you say about her?
You need one more for 6 for the gauntlet.
Do you have 6? Mm-hmm. I don't know why. I always thought he had one for each finger. I don't know why.
He
I
has
thought
one
that.
for each finger and then the big motherfucker right here.
Okay. Oh, you're right. The big dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In the
Mind or soul or whatever the fuck.
Whatever. Yeah. Don't threaten me with a good time, Tay.
Power, space, mind, soul, reality, time.
You got him. Mm-hmm. Impressive. That is impressive, dude.
I am nerd. Yeah. So what's up, man?
Hey, not much. I worked all week. I streamed Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday.
That's a lot.
It's like the old days, dude.
It's the olden days.
It's like the
come
old
and
days,
gone.
Yeah.
So
So I've been working, and then I've been working.
okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's been a good week, but I didn't do anything.
Didn't do jack.
Literally
shit.
the only thing people
You finished
like,
Resident Evil. I saw that.
I did. You know, and, I mean, I didn't do anything outside of my home. Like,
Who does, you know?
you did. You went someplace on Monday.
I don't recall.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, dog, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that was a terrible experience.
Yeah.
That was not a good night.
You told me about it. I don't want to say what you. I don't know what you want public and what you don't. So you can share or not.
Well,
share.
yeah, Kira got bit. My dog got bit by another fucking dog. And it was the dog's first time there. And she got a little cut in her fucking head. And it was just concerning.
Yeah.
And I had to watch out for her the rest of the night. I couldn't relax, and it was just stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah. Sounds like.
But what are you going to do?
I mean, you could have skipped and played Resident Evil.
No, I can't.
did.
It's a one-person game, and I don't want to buy it.
No, I don't mean with me. You could have just played it by yourself.
I don't do that.
That's what I did. I played it by myself.
I don't play games.
I think you do.
I do play games.
Yeah, you're getting into one right now.
Well, yeah, and probably getting out of it just as fast.
We're gonna get to that. Okay, I wasn't at Dog. Okay, because I skipped to play Resident Evil. Okay,
Missed a hell of a night, dude.
sounds great.
It was not.
I'm sure it was way better than playing Resident Evil. You know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just black. It's all good. It's fine. Here's what I need to talk to you about in regards to Dog. So I see on Tuesday evening in Mari's Discord a picture of you and Big D pushing all of the furniture up against the walls. And I think Mari literally just said, they're jamming. And I immediately text you and said, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, we were fucking.
No, you aren't. That'd be less weird. And then you said to
Be
me,
less weird?
this is what happens when you miss Dog. You miss out on things. Because I said, where did this come from?
Yep.
Where did this come from? What are you doing?
Well, technically, okay. So I am a drummer.
A good one.
Mike is a guitarist, and he wants to get into singing. And then Dalton kind of plays bass.
Was Mike there?
Yeah.
Okay.
He
This
should've
is
played.
less weird then.
Yeah.
It's still sad because this is a midlife crisis move.
Oh, that's the midlife crisis.
Yes, this is a midlife
okay.
crisis
I was
move.
wondering what that
When
meant.
you're 35 and you start a band,
I'm 33.
that's a midlife crisis.
Technically 32.
It's a midlife crisis.
Okay.
Because you think you're going to live to 70?
No.
Okay, there you go. Midlife.
I would say probably like 75.
Did you come up with a name yet?
3/4. No, we're not a band. We're just playing music. Not a band.
Come on, man. Why not?
We're not a band.
Why not?
We don't have songs.
Well, I told Tall and Ball and B, who's also a good musician, yesterday that I was going to talk about this, and I said, you know, he's like, oh, that's sick. He's like, that's not a midlife crisis, and I didn't know Mike was there at the time, so I just said it's Colby playing drums and Dalton playing bass, and he goes, oh, never mind, it is sad. So maybe now it's okay. Now that.
No, it was cool. It was chill. I realized. Okay, so me being a drummer.
Was Mike at Dog Trivia?
No.
Okay.
This was a separate setup thing.
Okay. All right.
But Dalton was at Dog Trivia, and I
Right.
told him that me and Mike were jamming, and then I invited him
he
there.
invited himself.
Well, I didn't. No, he didn't invite himself, but I saw his face, so I was like,
Is
"You wanna
Mike
come
good
too?"
at guitar, or is he like Dalton?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Okay. So you guys could literally play some music.
If we like learn cover songs, we could be a cover band pretty easily. Yeah, we're
could
we're
I-
all good enough.
Can I be like the guy in Arrested Development?
like a
and
local
just,
cover
like,
band.
Play a block?
Sure.
Or, well,
Yeah.
tambourine.
Cowbell, Will Ferrell, man. That's you.
Tambourine would be good, you know?
Sure.
Anyway, so what?
Oh, I don't know. It was good. It was a little unorganized because none of us really knew what to do, and this was like our first time all together doing it, so it was a little awkward.
What did you do?
Okay, so this is what I realized.
You don't
is
have drums.
I have my E-kit, so I bought an amp and then put it out, and then so
That works? That's kind of cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually way better than using an acoustic kit because you don't have to wear headphones or earplugs or nothing. You're all kind of.
You could just turn it up or down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
Also,
vibe.
how many pieces is that in?
Let's
I'm
see.
imagining it's like a rock band thing where the core of
Yeah.
it is together and then there's.
So I had to move it out of my office into the living room, and so in total, I think I had 5 pieces.
Okay.
So a big old rock band stack of like all the heads
Right.
and stuff.
Right.
The hi-hat is its own thing, each drum pedal for the bass, and then my chair.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
And so what was the first thing you guys did?
So okay, this is what I'm saying. Is I'm not a traditional drummer. I learned via Rock Band. I only play to music. I never
Okay.
play just for like me trying to
you've
learn
never come up with your
grooves
own
or stuff.
songs,
Yeah,
right?
very rarely.
Okay.
Very rarely. And so that's all that was.
Okay.
Was me doing that. And so that's why I'm saying it was a little disorganized and weird, is because no one really wanted to lead, and yet we didn't really know where to go.
I know who's not leading.
Dalton.
Yeah.
He did once. He got a bass line going.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not bad. Like, he's a good bass player.
I didn't say he was
but like,
bad.
I don't like. You're not like boobity bobbity
He just-
boobity. He's not slapping it.
Mike,
you know?
people on watching stream probably don't know Mike because he doesn't really ever come up because we don't cross circles with him that much.
Yeah.
He is like cool.
Yeah, he's the definition of a cool dude.
Yeah, he's got long hair. He's a tattoo artist, which makes him also just an artist.
Yep.
And of course he plays guitar, and of course he's good at it.
Yeah.
We
Now,
all know a
okay,
guy like
real
that.
quick, would you add this to the cool or uncool section of that he really got into rollerblading recently and like
That is cool.
took lessons
No.
to do like dance and shit
No,
on the
that's-
roller rink?
You know, he's so cool
That's
that he
cool?
makes it cool.
Okay.
He's bringing back a trend.
That's fair.
That like he's cool.
I mean, that's how I took it as well, but
Yeah.
that one was a questionable one in my mind because I'm like, I'm not.
That's because you're uncool.
If
Yeah.
I took a rollerblading
Yeah.
lesson, I don't think it would go as well.
No.
You know, I don't think it would be as well received.
No.
It'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
He does he have a motorcycle?
He did. It got stolen.
That's also cool. Like I had a hog. I got robbed.
He had a really nice bike, actually.
I bet he did. He did. I mean, Colby already has a motorcycle, Grimy. So like, you know,
It's not a Harley though.
I did have this whole discussion on stream. Was it last night? It feels like it was longer, but it must have been last night.
Tuesday.
About what a midlife crisis is, and we decided that it takes the band and then 2 additional things.
Okay.
So, like, if you're the band and you have the motorcycle, once you start picking up a new hobby or something like that, then you're
Woodworking,
officially. But that's
motorcycle.
not new. I don't think woodworking counts because I thought about that. I'm like, woodworking maybe, but you've been doing it for 5 years, so it doesn't really count.
Have been. Don't know why there's air quotes to it.
Just
but
you've just been doing it for 5 years.
I haven't been in the garage in a hot minute.
I know it's too
Like
cold.
since this table.
Dillo wants to know what type of bike you have.
Well, I don't know. Mike? Bike?
Bike.
Bike?
What did you think I said?
Mike.
What do you mean? How are you going to know that?
I don't know.
Define
Really?
Mike. Which type is he?
No, I meant microphone. I'm like, it's
I thought you meant Mike the person.
Coolertron. That's the type of mic I got. The other type of mic is a tattoo artist who's a cool dude who knows how to rollerblade
Is he the
and play
coolest?
guitar.
Is he the coolest guy we know? I don't know who'd be cooler.
Yeah, like if you're just going off of like old school, like cool vibes, I think
I think
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Just a chill dude. Gray beard, long hair,
Yeah, dude.
plays guitar,
Yeah.
rollerblades,
Artist.
tattoos people.
Good-looking girlfriend. Does he own a house?
He rents one.
That's good enough.
Yep.
In this economy, it's just better than most people.
Anyways, so what we were doing is that like one of us would start a riff of some kind and
Okay.
then just kind of go
Okay.
at that
Okay.
for a while.
Was there any singing
and
at
then
all?
stop. No, we didn't
Okay.
have a mic or anything, so
Okay.
no.
You did, though. He played guitar. This joke's never going to get old for me.
What kind of bike do I have? That is I have basically a scooter. Is basically
you
what I got.
always talk down about your bike, man. It's
Well,
not
that's
that
because
bad.
it's not really a bike. It's a scooter, but it looks like a bike. The body of it looks like a fucking crotch rocket, but street bike. But it's a 250cc Suzuki Gixxer. Gixxer
I
250.
forgot the name of that, and I don't like it.
GXR?
It makes me feel uncomfortable
Gixxer.
for some reason.
GSXR? I don't know.
I don't know why, but it makes me feel uncomfortable when you say that.
It's a good city bike because it's fun because you get to run up the gears with not going super fast.
Yeah.
Because like if you have a really like high-end CC bike, you're just in first gear all the time if you're on a 30, 40 mile an hour street because
So you
you
get
don't
to do
gotta
the
go up.
vreen,
Yeah.
vreen. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fun. It also taught me how to shift, which I needed to know because I didn't know how to do that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's really cool, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Thank you
I'm
for sharing
so
that story.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so I'm not fully in the midlife crisis yet, is what you're saying.
I think it's starting.
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 What? Okay.
Yeah.
Now at prediction market time,
Yeah.
whatever the poly
Call
market
sheet?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the next thing that could be considered a midlife, one of the ticks on the midlife crisis chart that I get into?
Well, here's
What are the chances?
I mean this with love. We're about to say. All right. Okay. You aren't very good at hobbies. Like your whole life, you're looking mad. I'm saying this with love.
I don't understand it.
Okay, don't look mad. Don't get mad.
What hobbies, man?
You get into things really fast and really hard, and then you get out of them.
Like what?
Gaming,
Nah.
basketball.
I was never really into gaming.
Gaming, basketball.
I was
3D printing.
into basketball when I was 15.
It counts. I've known you this long, man. I'm sorry. Okay, 3D printing.
That's just a thing. That's not a hobby.
You 3D printed a ton of stuff, and then what's the last thing you 3D printed? That wasn't because Mari specifically asked you to print it. When's like the last time you sat down and be like, I'm going to 3D print, it's fun, which is what you did when you bought it because it was your hobby.
Well, I mean, technically she wanted it.
Yeah.
But she didn't ask for it. But that whole little strap thing that she had for Goopathon, that was really fun because I modeled that entire thing.
Yeah, but she asked for that.
Yeah, but that was fun to me.
Yeah, but when's the last time you did something like...
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
I don't do things for me. It's very rare. Okay. I disagree with you. I feel like I have hobbies, and they're fine.
What are your hobbies?
Drumming.
Yes. Drumming's more than a hobby.
Woodworking?
But, I mean, I guess it is a hobby.
Yeah, it's a hobby.
Yeah,
I don't do it
woodworking is
professionally.
kind of a hobby.
That's a hobby.
What's the longest span in your life you've ever gone without drumming?
Probably like 2-3 weeks.
Really?
Maybe.
That shocks me.
Yeah.
Were you in the hospital?
Well, like before I got the e-kit, it was at my parents, and then I didn't live at my parents,
okay.
so I had to go over there like once a week, normally once a week, and then that's when I would drum.
Gotcha.
But then I got the e-kit, and now it's like every day.
And when's and now it's been 2 months since you worked on wood. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But that one's weather specific.
Like, do you ever think about how your mother bought you like a $3,000 tool and then you just stopped woodworking?
Well, I used it, and then it didn't work.
What do you mean it didn't work?
Like the tool worked, but
Yeah.
the process of it, this top lifts off.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It's very sturdy.
No. That's good fake strength,
do it, man.
honestly.
Can't do it.
You're
I can't
doing
lift
the
it up,
shaking
dude. It's
like
on
it
there
just-
so-
yeah, it just lifts up really easy.
You're so strong. How are you doing that, man? That's crazy.
Anyways, no, I will use it again. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Woodworking is a very specific thing to where I could agree with you on the fact that I get into
it's
it
also
and out of
expensive.
it. But
Like, you can't
There's
just sit
two.
down you could just sit down at drums
Yeah.
and drum.
That's fair.
You can't just build a table because it's Tuesday. Yeah. Guns. You were into guns for a bit,
that's a fair point.
you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more.
That's all.
Everyone, no, there's more. 20 years
I think
there's
you
more.
can
I'm
make
just-
an argument that I am bad at actually liking things to where I don't have that many hobbies.
Well, I don't.
Because like you, I don't know, what hobbies you got, man?
Depression,
That's
eating.
not a hobby.
Eating is a hobby.
That's a necessity for human
Not as
life.
much as I do it.
I would say like F1's a hobby.
I don't know. I feel like hobbies is stuff that you create. I mean, technically, this is a hobby.
This is a hobby.
I mean, technically, this is a hobby.
And we're
Streaming's a hobby.
kind of consistent with this.
Yeah, we're very consistent.
Yeah. Like once a year, and
you
then
might already be doing that
2 times a week for 3 years, 2 years, 3 years, and then nothing, and then a bunch.
Yeah. I don't know. The 3-year one doesn't count. That was actually my job. Like, now it's a hobby. Back then, it paid my bills.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Now we lose money doing this show.
no.
How much was this table? Ballpark it.
This isn't lost money. This is an investment.
Okay, but how much did this table?
Lost money would be whatever electrical cost it costs to keep like all this electricity on.
And it doesn't even stay on.
No.
Yeah, it actively.
I
turns
blame the
black.
technology though, not the electricity on that part.
I like staying up on trends.
I hate doing that.
So I like to do that. I like to know what's going on in the internet.
Hate
okay.
that.
I like music. Okay.
I don't really like music.
You sound like Charlie.
I think
People's knees. I don't really snowboard.
Like legitimately, I like what I like, and it's been the genre. Like I don't know if we gave this enough credence, but Spotify Wrapped nailed my fucking
did. It
age
knew exactly
to
what
the
you are, yeah.
dot.
Yeah.
And like I've not met a single other person that happened to.
Yeah.
And so I think that's problematic on my end.
You like music, but you don't like it the way I do. Where like you're excited because tomorrow Charlie Puth and Harry Styles have a new album, and Sturgill Simpson have a new album.
That
and-
could not exist, and I would be happier
right.
for it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, yeah. but you do like your music.
I like a very specific genre, and anything out of that, very little.
Yeah, exactly. Except for what's already come out. That
Is hate a hobby? Could you consider hate
for
a hobby?
you, I think it could be a hobby.
Like, well,
if we can count me staying up on trends as a
Sure.
hobby, like learning
Me
what's
hating
happening,
trends
you
is a hobby?
hating could also be a hobby. I do feel like you might hate watch things on purpose.
oh, definitely.
Yes, I think that's a hobby. I think that's a hobby. And I think it's
definitely
probably
do
healthy for you. Appetizers at Chili's, I already said eating was one, and Colby shot it down.
I did. That's not a hobby. That's
Okay.
just a necessity for existing.
Destiny's a hobby.
Yeah.
It's literally a hobby.
You can just categorize that in gaming. That's a hobby.
Yeah, but Destiny is like separate from gaming. It's a year of my life. If I had never played Destiny and I got that life back, I'd be a year younger than I am now. Like that's
kind of wild. Yeah.
absurd.
That's kind of wild.
That's a hobby. You know, that's up there with pooping. You know, it's like that's how much I've done it.
Sitting at traffic lights.
Yeah, it's that type of idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, music is one. I mean, I think you could count like learning a language as a hobby of mine because I do it for like 30 minutes every day.
That's new, though. That doesn't count.
What do you mean it's new? I've been
Do it
doing
for longer than a year,
Okay.
and then it's a hobby.
Okay.
You got to get like 5 years in.
That's how long you've been hate watching, man. So that's
That's how long I've been woodworking. On and
5
off.
years, guys.
I don't know, man.
I don't have a lot.
I don't
of
like
hobbies.
things a lot.
I like.
I wish I did. I wish I could just be the sheep.
Does she have hobbies? Because like when I was married, a lot of like I just like spending quality time with people.
Yeah.
You know, and so that was kind of a hobby. Like just hanging out.
Right.
Was kind of a hobby. Like
Yeah.
it's something I enjoyed doing, but it's not really an activity. You know?
No, and I think that she's mentioned that before, of where she feels like she needs to do more things in that area. But like, main focus is stream and anything that comes
Yeah.
along with that, to where that's real heavy and kind of takes time away from hobbies. So
Well,
like,
that it's also. I
fully
mean, I threw
understandable
streaming
to
in as
me,
a hobby
but-
for me. You know, Arc Raiders is a hobby for her.
Yeah, but like in a sense, like video games can also be two things. Like you could play a game for the fun of it, and then you could also play the game. Like you play Destiny
Yes.
for the fun of it.
Streaming and
but
Destiny
Resident
are two
Evil was
separate
more
hobbies.
career or like
I will.
working.
I don't stream Destiny. These people revolt.
exactly. So Destiny is a hobby.
That's a hobby.
But
yeah.
and so like gaming in a sense can be both at the same time.
Yeah, no, I think, gaming is a hobby, and streaming is a hobby, and sometimes there's crossover.
Right.
And
but the
sometimes there's
streaming,
not.
I don't know. I think it comes with an intention. Also, because like your goal, your intention with streaming is to make it more of a work thing rather
Right.
than a career thing,
Yes.
money generating thing.
I
where
want money.
I wouldn't consider that being a hobby. But then again, I guess you can make money from hobbies.
That's true. You're right. If you look at it like I want it to be more than a hobby, then maybe
Yeah.
it shouldn't count as a hobby.
Right. Mm-hmm. Because like that's the whole thing with drumming for me is like I took designing. I used to love doing that. Used to love it.
I know.
And then I took that and made it a
sad.
career, and now I really don't like it.
Yeah.
Very rarely do I design things for fun.
Yeah.
And by the way, new merch on the website, by the way.
It's true.
You should buy it
You should.
because it's kind of cool.
It's very cool.
It's kind of cool.
It's very cool. Can't
Anyways.
stop. Fashion. Yeah.
So I realized that
Uh-huh.
I took something that I loved, a passion, and turned it into work, and then I lost the passion.
So you're
for
worried
it.
about taking drumming. And
Exactly.
turning it. That's why
so
you won't
that's the
stream it.
one thing that I won't do with drumming, and also if I did ever stream it, it would be the
The
least.
best stream ever.
It would
on
be the
Twitch.
least
The
effort
best.
stream ever. It would be me turning the camera on and then just doing what I do and very little interaction. I don't know. It might change, but like,
What if I come over and I host your drum stream?
no, that would be terrible. I don't like drumming in front of people.
What if I turn around and don't look at you while it's happening?
No, I hate that.
Like,
too.
what if I'm like, Colby, what you playing next? And or I just look at your playlist.
If you were
and I,
at
like,
your
DJ
home
it.
and you were narrating it,
I theoretically could do that.
yeah.
I could
If
just.
I didn't know what you were saying, nor did I know that you were like looking at me, then yeah, that'd be fine. That's why also this jam session was a bit awkward. The only reason why I say it's awkward is because I'm the awkward person. Because I'm just like, they're looking at me. What if I fuck
Dude,
up?
you're so good at drumming, though. What do you mean? Is it the mic presence or is it Dalton's judgment? Or is it?
Well, yeah, I would say it's both that I want to be good because I know that I am. So
You
I feel
are.
like I should be.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking about that too much. It's my overactive
Why is your
brain.
confidence? Are you confident about anything in your life?
Very little, yeah. Very little.
What's up with that, man?
I don't know.
That's so sad for
The
you.
whole therapy thing, dude. I don't know.
You should figure that one out.
I can't. It's been 32 years. I'm not figuring that out.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just gonna live
you're
in
just now going through your midlife, man.
it. I'm just going to live in it.
Also, it's we'll round up. It's 35. If I'm rounding up to 40, I'm rounding you up. That's just how it's going to be, brother.
No,
Yep.
you're rounding 2 years into, and you're rounding 3 years in my instance. Oh, fuck. It's only
Yeah.
2 in this summer.
Yeah. Yeah, there'll be 16 days there where you'll be 2 years from 35 and I'll be 2 years from 40. And then 17 days later, I'll be 1 year from 40 and you'll be 2 years again. But yeah, I think if we can round up, I think.
I don't like that.
Hey, the good news is I feel like if I hit 41 and you're at 36, we can round down for a bit.
That's true.
Be like, I'm 40.
So technically right now I'm rounding down to 30.
You're going to be, no.
Yeah.
No, because you're closer
I
to
can
35.
technically still round down.
If you're 32, yeah, you could round down to 30. You could do it till June 10th, and then then you're 35.
Yeah, give it 3 or 4 more months.
Yeah,
and
then you're 35 for 3
The
years,
next
4 years,
7 years.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Okay, so I can tell you. You want to hear some therapy speak real quick on that point of no confidence?
Sure, yeah.
Here's my theory on it because I do love to analyze and use logic to come to conclusions.
About
This is my
yourself,
thing.
or is this just
this
in
is a
general?
hobby of mine? So, my theory is that I look at people. I see a lot of examples
Okay.
of overconfidence, and I fucking hate that. No, you're in the same boat as me. You
Not when it
fucking
comes-
shit. No,
except for
you
this.
shit on yourself all the time.
Except for this. This I'm confident
Even
about.
then, I still think that you shit on yourself.
Well, I don't want people to, I don't want to force people to listen, but, I know that I can.
Confident people would force people to listen.
I think that's just asshole. Is there a difference between confidence and asshole?
Not really. Not in my opinion.
Okay, all right.
And so, yeah, I would say then I err on the side of not showing any confidence
Right.
to even be compared to the asshole level of confidence.
Okay.
I think that's the problem.
Okay.
If I was to nail it down and word it. Now, how do I work on that? No idea.
Plotado just said Colby's got imposter syndrome when he's so naturally cool. I agree.
Imposter syndrome is definitely a real thing, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mina says sounds like boasting instead of confidence. Yeah.
What's boasting?
And
Oh,
that's the Kanye thing.
okay.
It's like, is he an asshole or is he? just
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming that there is no crossover in our viewers and the people who watch the newest season of Love is Blind.
Well,
Okay.
there's one viewer who has crossover.
There's one guy on this season who is just so douche.
Okay.
So douche. But really not. He's just so overly confident
Okay.
that to anyone who's not that, you look at it and be like, you are overcompensating.
Can you
are not
can you
confident
back it
at
up?
all.
Because that's the Kanye thing. Like, Kanye's like an asshole about how confident he was, and then he released Runaway, and you're like,
Right.
well, yeah.
I don't know.
You know,
Okay,
and then
so
he-
his story, real quick. I think he lost his dad young, so he didn't have a father figure growing up.
Okay.
He was about to be a professional soccer player, but then he got injured, and that took away his entire career.
Okay.
And so, yes, but then also there is that
What's he confident
stunted,
about?
like, just him.
Like,
Everything.
See, I think that's
His
asshole.
lifestyle, his business, his attitude, his integrity, all this shit. Like, every instance of him speaking.
Yeah, it's a front.
Yes.
He's
It
projecting
comes
confidence,
back.
so
Exactly.
he feels confident.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. There's something healthy about that too. They say you're supposed to, fake it till you
Right.
make it. Yeah.
But there is also a certain point where you realize the situational context
Oh,
and
The
you drop
Situation's
it
another one of those
aloud
guys.
about it.
Remember him?
Yes. I don't want to get into the situation. You brought a bad name to Italians everywhere. He's still around, dude. You know they're
course he
still
is.
doing Jersey Shore.
I did not know.
They just have a new season, yeah. It's
unbelievable.
coming out. I saw it somewhere.
It's not the same people. Right?
Same people, yeah. Situation.
Dude, what
Snooki.
a life,
Yeah.
honestly.
Hey, man. There's worse for sure.
Yeah.
There's worse.
Yeah. Well, be more confident. To me, being confident is about knowing you have a skill that you're good at and being confident in that skill.
Well, in a sense, okay, so I'm not saying that I'm not getting better at it. I don't know how to work on it.
Right.
But I do feel like I'm getting slightly better at it.
Like when
because,
these people
like,
glaze you.
I hate that. But
It doesn't help your confidence at all.
With the jam session that just happened, I feel like if that was 2, 3, 4 years ago, I would have been way more nervous about it.
What about Dilla giving 5 subs? Does that affect your life at all?
What?
Well, we don't have alerts, but they show.
Why
up.
don't we have alerts, man? It's been 5 fucking episodes.
Your videos don't work?
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
You just don't know how to do it.
No.
Mr. Confident about I know how to do this.
I have to re-export them as WebMs.
Yeah, I can't export as WebM because I can't figure out how to get the fucking plugin to work with After Effects to export them as WebM.
Well, this is what I wanted to avoid talking about on the show because this is boring as hell.
No.
But your videos don't work.
They work.
Because they're not WebMs.
They're not
and
WebMs.
I have to convert them because you don't know how.
I don't.
Because you've never done it.
I
and
have.
It's really stupid.
I have done it and I have gotten it to work before, but After Effects updates and that fucks everything down the line. I've had to reinstall After Effects at least 5 times over the last 3 years.
I have an app that I drag a movie into, and it's supposed to just convert it into a WebM. It's made by some nice Singaporean fellow. And I know this because when you click open, he asks you for money, and it's a picture of his face.
Oh,
and I always feel a little bad.
That's confidence right there.
I think it's more like begging, like please.
It's confidence. He's like, I know I made a good app. This is me. I did this.
This app for like 3 people in the world who need frickin' custom alerts instead of just using the zombie running like every other Twitch stream does. We got to have our own. That Singaporean man made it for me.
Well, here's my thing.
But yeah, Tay subbed, Mari subbed. And Dilla just gifted 5 subs.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
Yeah, just so you know. It's for the record,
I'm
chat.
more confident now, yeah.
For the record, it's on the screen, right in front of his face.
I don't read. My screen's black.
Right. Is it now?
All the time. It is. Don't look.
It's black.
It's black.
Now it's white.
Can't see anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make them work, dude. They're video files.
I streamed every night this week. I was supposed to do it last week, and then I streamed too much, and now I'm streaming too much.
Actually, don't do it because I'm going to redo everything because now I'm trying to rebrand the branding that we just did into strictly marathon brand like themed shit.
Let's go with it, dude. Well, you're not that far away. I mean,
not really. No.
It's
a little grungy too much, but yeah.
We're in the universe.
I made an LB symbol for my screen.
Yeah.
And it's kind of in the vein of I don't know what it is. I hate it, honestly, to God. I don't understand it.
Okay.
Why I do something that looks super similar to what I'm trying to do. And I look at it, I fucking hate it. I'm like, it's not right. But then I look at marathon shit.
Yeah.
I can't remember which corporation it is, but one of them is just squares and rectangles in a certain orientation. And yet I fucking love that so much for no reason that I cannot explain.
Well, it's also like their whole frickin'
vibe.
Like everything's good. There's not one dud in the whole set.
Yeah, there's a few.
But you also got to remember.
I mean, they need to make a lot.
It's also like 6 years.
The things that they really needed, like corporation logos, like they're a big part of the game. Those ones nailed every single one. Yeah. But like some of the emblems and things like that, it's like you're kind of broaching on the tacky vibe of the Y2K rather than the like, oh, that's sick.
Well, I think it's a callback because the OG marathon. We can get into this in the next break because I do want to talk about marathon. Okay, because you got it. I need to know what's going on. Okay, but OG marathon back in the early 90s.
Right.
Like this game is a continuation of that story. And so like in the canon, all of the lore tabs that you read on the marathon ship should look similar to the lore tabs in the 1990 marathon.
Right.
Because it's the same ship. Now, if it was made today, instead of it looking old, it would probably look hyper future realistic. But in the 90s, I mean, you think about when the original marathon came out, like Blade Runner was like 5 years old. Like, isn't that wild?
I don't know when it originally came out.
I think Blade Runner was like 94, 95. Yeah, and Blade Runner was like 86
Blade Runner's
or 87.
80s. Yeah. Late 80s.
It's like that's like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That was like a new movie. So weird, dude.
Yeah, so kind of in that same vein, do you feel like 2010s movies feel still like new movies, even though they're 10 years old?
Aaron got me out of that.
Really?
Yeah. Aaron sucked me out of it.
Like Oblivion, like Tom Cruise's Oblivion.
That
You feel
movie's
like that
old.
one's old?
It's a good movie though.
I watch old movies and I'm like, this could have been released yesterday. There's no
No, it's timeless. I think a lot of good movies are like that. You know, like that's on my list to show Aaron because we like watching those kind of post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, there's very few actually.
There's not.
There's
a lot.
not a whole lot.
Sci-fi just not a lot of people like sci-fi, man.
Like I think there was a boom of it in the 2010s because that's when we got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But those are the only ones.
Yeah.
Like finding an aesthetic of Night City, like if I like Cyberpunk, finding an aesthetic like
not a lot
that,
of
there's not a whole lot out there
Altered Carbon.
of good stuff.
Altered Carbon season 1.
Yep.
Cyberpunk the game.
Yep.
Deus Ex is the games.
Yeah, I tried to play those after I played Cyberpunk back in 2020 or whatever. Didn't like it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. Once you see technology, it takes you out of it like a flip phone. That's true. Like I always think about that.
Oh, yeah, that's a
like
good point.
my favorite example of that is Minority Report. Because in Minority Report, everything's super futuristic.
Right.
Okay. But there's one scene where they pull up the murderer on one computer and they want to put him on this computer.
Okay.
And they literally put a clear flash drive equivalent into this computer and load it onto it and pull it out and then put it into this computer and push it off. And I'm like, no one thought about Wi-Fi yet. Like,
Or cloud.
yeah, that didn't exist. So like in today's world, if we were making that up, we'd just flap it, smack it over to
Yep.
that computer because wireless. But back
Right.
then in the early 2000s, they're like, oh, that can't happen. Cloud networks?
We need some sort of disk.
Yeah.
You know, the entire U.S. nuclear arsenal was on a floppy disk up until 2019.
I'm surprised it's still not.
Yeah, they updated it.
Okay. That's crazy.
Probably Palantir shit.
You just played a game with floppy disks? I mean, I've played, like he means Resident Evil, but, like, I remember playing games with floppy disks.
I never had the floppy. I was just out of the floppy. I always had CDs, DVDs, that kind of thing.
There were several games back in the day where I would have to put a floppy in, copy it over, put floppy 2 in. Like, I remember loading Windows that way.
First computer game I ever remember playing
Mm-hmm.
was a Disney Hercules themed checkers game.
Ooh, but that was good.
Yep, it was on my parents' computer
Yeah?
in the living room.
Yeah?
Big old fucking tumor monitor. And I had to go into the kitchen and eat grilled cheese.
Because, why?
The specific memory I have of playing that, I was playing checkers, and then my mom in the kitchen, which I could hear from where I was like, come eat. And then I went and I ate grilled cheese.
That's a core memory
That's
for
a
you,
core
man.
memory for some reason. No idea.
No, I remember playing Jedi Knight 2.
Do you remember?
Dark Forces 2. And I had to, my friend Brad and I used to play together. And I would have to bring up a keypad on my computer and dial his phone number
Woof.
and hit call. And then my modem would call him. And in his house, his phone would ring. And then he would answer on his computer. And then that is how we would play multiplayer games together.
That's wild.
That's back in the day, dude.
That is wild.
That's the old.
I never had that. I didn't. I got into video games like honestly late. Like when? What age do you think you were when you played your first video game, or do you know?
It was, I got a Game Boy when I was 6 years old, 1993.
I think I also had Game Boys, so that's fair.
1993
Okay.
is when I started gaming.
Yeah, I didn't really get in until Halo 2. Like that was like mainly
I was
my
playing-
first like, oh, I'm into video games.
No, I got Zelda, Link's Awakening, and Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy. My mom got it for me for Christmas in 1993.
I still cannot remember the one game that I wanted that
Yeah.
made me ask my parents for a GameCube. It was one game.
Okay.
I have no idea what it was.
Can you describe it?
No, I don't know what it is. I know nothing about it. But I got it, and I played it like twice, and then never booted up that GameCube again.
Eternal Darkness.
No.
Seaman.
I think my original guess was Conker's Bad Fur Day, but
That was in 64.
that was like it had a sequel. That's the one
That
I'm
was a
talking
360.
about. But then that was a 360
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
So then no GameCube.
Right.
But that's the only one that comes to my brain for that.
GameCube was
I have no idea.
360.
No idea what was on GameCube that I bought a GameCube for.
No, I was a brat about Nintendo back in the day.
Yeah.
Like I was anti PlayStation.
Shocker.
Like literally
Color me
Nintendo
shocked.
fanboy until the Wii came out. And the Wii literally made me change teams.
Why?
Because I hated motion controls
Oh,
so
yeah.
much. I hated motion controls. As soon as I played Metroid or Zelda or anything that required me to waggle my arm around like a dipshit, I was like, I'm switching to PlayStation, where I can actually control my video game. You know, so like, and I think past me was right. Okay, there's a few exceptions for like the PS1, PS2, but if you don't like weird anime uwu games,
Yeah.
every good game was on Nintendo. Just a fact.
What?
Yeah.
Every good game is
Yeah.
on Nintendo?
Yeah. If you had one or the other, like if you had a PlayStation, you missed out on 90% of the good games.
PlayStation,
And
not...
PlayStation 2.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
That's where you lose me.
No, GTAs, Crash Bandicoot, that's about it.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
On Nintendos.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Anything modern, though, like, definitely not.
No,
right?
as soon as the Wii came out,
Okay.
they blew it because here's what really happened. When the Wii came out and they did these stupid motion controls, Nintendo changed their entire perspective. Nintendo was always playing catch up from the GameCube onwards. When PlayStation came out, Nintendo got boned.
Right.
Because they decided to stick with like cartridges and then they did these little tiny discs, and PlayStation's like, we use CDs. Put videos on it, put voice acting on it, do all this stuff, and Nintendo's like, whoa, graphics matter all of a sudden. Because they didn't have any competition. And when PlayStation did that, they started to lose market share. Nintendo did, and so Nintendo then was trying to get back, and they made quality game. And then when the Wii came out, they're like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna make whatever we want now, and just make games with our IPs, however we want to."
Well,
play
right,
it.
because graphics wasn't even really a thing until the Switch 2, where now you can game in
The Switch
4K.
2 is a PS4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's wild.
yeah, it's really not ideal.
Well, Xbox, I mean, I think Xbox kind of buffed it worse. Like, if we're talking.
Well, yeah, they
for real,
also
for real.
gave up. They just announced a new console today, though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I thought they were giving up on console.
I did too. It's a PC. It's called Helix, I think is what they
So
call
it's just
it.
a stream PC.
Well, they
thing.
haven't said anything besides its name except that it'll play Xbox and PC games, which is a stupid thing to say because every Xbox game is a PC game.
So they didn't fully give up on selling hardware. They're not just becoming a game studio.
I guess it's going to be a Steam box. Would be my
Yeah,
guess.
because that's what it is. Right?
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Nintendo fumbled it big time. But they also didn't because they clearly make more money. But they ruined it. Now you get 3 good games a year from Nintendo, and that's it. You know, and they don't ever have to update. There's no competition anymore. Like Resident Evil 4 was originally a GameCube exclusive because they wanted to suck Resident Evil 2 and 3 from PlayStation 2, which was an exclusive. They wanted that to be on Nintendo to sell
because that's
GameCubes.
PlayStation's whole model. Is
Correct.
Exclusive.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they gave up after GameCube. They're just like, nah, we're just going to make the Wii now. And then all developers stop making games for it because they have to add motion controls.
I did, in my research of if I was actually going to buy Marathon or not,
Okay.
I did notice that Bungie got bought by Sony.
Yes, that
and
Sony
so
owns
now,
them.
so is Marathon exclusive to that? It's on Xbox
Bungie's
too?
such a big dog that they get to do whatever.
Well, yeah,
they
because
want.
Halo was
it was
Xbox.
Xbox. Correct. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
No, Marathon's on everything but the Switch. It's on Xbox, on PlayStation. It's on.
So wait, can I, if I wanted to right now, could I buy the Master Chief Collection on PlayStation?
No.
Fuck.
It's coming,
Okay.
but it's not there yet.
Gotcha. That would be wild.
It's coming.
Like, from my knowledge as a gamer from the 2000s,
Yeah.
that would be wild.
Well, and PlayStation just broke my heart yesterday because they just announced that all of their games are PlayStation exclusives, like the single player games.
yeah, they said they were moving away from
They're not doing
computers.
PC, so I'm never gonna play Ghost of Yotei, and I'm crushed.
That's wild.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. It sucks. Like the Wolverine game, we'll never play it. Sucks.
I don't think
Last
you're
of Us
missing
3,
much on that.
we'll never play it. You know,
You have a PS5.
Intergalactic, we'll never play. It's Aaron's. He took it with him to his house because he wanted to grind out Yotei. You know, and he's there more often.
That makes sense.
It does make sense.
But I mean, if he gets a gaming PC, which I think he has now,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
then like, couldn't you just borrow it?
Well, yeah, you would have to huff it back and forth.
Oh my God, the travesty of picking something up and bringing it with you.
Great point.
Just play the fucking game, dude. Ghost of Yotei was really good.
Yeah, I think I'm more angry. Well, I'm actually angry about that one.
okay.
I saw Aaron play 80% of that game,
Yeah.
so I'm not too butthurt. But Intergalactic or whatever the new Naughty Dog game is with the bald lady, that one is I'm not gonna play that, and that's gonna suck.
You're gonna play it. because you're going to cave and you're going to do it. But regardless, Ghost of Yote was slightly disappointing. Great game, but slightly disappointing.
I disagree.
I just felt like it was too much of the same.
Yeah, why change perfection, dude?
I don't know.
All right. I like how Plato said Master Race in regards to PlayStation, and then the German shows up and goes, hey, what did I just read? Every single time we make some light reference to
Nazis?
Yeah. Scared shows up. It happens more than once. It's
That's
weird.
funny.
It's very strange. But anyway, let's take our first break, and then we're going to come back. I'm going to figure out what's going on with you in Marathon.
All right.
Okay? And thank you guys, Dilla and I assume Taylor. I don't know what started the hype train, but there was a hype train, so I assume it was Taylor. And
It's almost like it's in front of you and you could read it.
Well, it says Dilla gave out 5 subs 16 minutes ago, and then Tay gave her sub 51 minutes ago. And I'm not sure how 5 sub started a hype train, because I thought you needed multiple things, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, we're going to take our first break, and we'll be back in just a little bit, unless you're listening on audio or watching it not live, and then we'll be back right now. Fucking look.
Stupid cable. Keeps falling, man. It's just a limp noodle over here.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Colby said he was dying during the break. He said his energy is running low, and I think he's doing great. Don't you guys think he's doing great? Look at him. He's doing
That's
great.
a shadow. I was like, what the fuck's going on with my arm over here? Why is it two-toned? What?
Are you okay, man? What just happened?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay.
I'm totally not going crazy at all.
That there was really convincing. The millisecond.
Sure.
Your eyes are crazy right now. Okay. All right, it's fine.
It's either this or they're closed. So here we go.
All right, man. Everybody, welcome back. Segment number 2. Listen here, chat. Listen here. Wait, what?
I'm listening.
What are you? You're staring intently at the screen.
Just ignore it. Move past it.
You bought Marathon.
I did.
What's up with that, man? That's crazy. So
The art style got me.
is that what? That's what it is.
I wanted
Okay.
to see it and experience it, and I felt like no matter what the game was, as long as it looked like that, I would have a good time. I was wrong.
How many games have you played?
I played, I think, 8 total
Okay.
drops.
Okay. Solo?
Yes.
Okay.
Apart from the first tutorial one,
Okay.
I died every time.
Me and Aaron almost died in the tutorial.
I didn't die in the
robots.
tutorial. I didn't run into any person
Right.
in the tutorial, and then I went to extract, and then that summons the robots.
Yes, it does.
Because that's dumb.
That doesn't happen in the real game, though, unless you specifically go to that extract, though.
Huh?
There are 2 extracts that are safe, and there's one that has robots.
No.
I mean, no, not in the tutorial, in the real game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played the real game.
You went to the robot one every time?
There are 3 extracts on the map that I saw.
Correct.
2 of them were guarded, and one of them was the extract, not guarded extract.
Okay.
That one, as soon as I clicked it, robots came and fucked my shit up. I was playing, like, I think maybe four or 5 of those drops were the Rook, because I don't want to waste shit.
Okay.
I want to loot. I want to get money. I want to feel confident. Build the inventory,
Yes. Also,
right?
Marathon takes a lot to learn.
Yes.
There's a lot in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have multiple complaints already. Anyways.
It's a thinking
okay.
man's game for sure.
So,
yeah.
one rook trip. I went and I looked at the map. And it had all 3. It was like, here's 2 guarded ones.
Okay.
Here is the extract.
Okay.
I go to the extract. It hasn't been clicked yet.
Okay.
So I click it and then immediately get swarmed by robots.
You know,
when I have a pistol.
Yeah, but if you're a rook, you can use your ultimate, and the robots don't attack you.
No, I did not know that. I do now remember
Yeah.
watching a video that said that was a thing.
Yeah, that's your ultimate. Turns you into a USC robot. Yeah, so you could have just stood there and waited.
I also realized after I was downed
Yeah.
that I don't have to wait for them to suck me out. I already clicked the thing, so I could have gone and waited
Yeah,
in
you
it.
could have just sat there and waited.
Yeah, I could have waited in it, but I didn't.
Because you can't extract down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this
Didn't
all
know that.
sounds like you're learning the game
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
The AI in that game are very unforgiving. It's funny because they released.
I watched the fucking whole whatever they called it.
Server Slam
No.
showcase.
It was their video that they put out with behind the scenes of the people
the
working
Vidoc.
on it. That's it.
Yeah.
That was the word.
Okay. Yep.
I watched that, and they were saying that they wanted to make sure that the AI was an actual legitimate threat.
Yeah, and
I
are.
don't like it
They
are. Yeah, they really are.
They're really tough.
Yeah.
It's funny because they released like a Server Slam stats, and it was something like out of all the deaths, 42% of the deaths were to other runners, which means that 60% of the deaths were to AI.
Right.
The AI have a higher kill count than players do.
Yeah, okay.
Which
And so
is crazy.
Server Slam is today, right?
No, the Server Slam was what I did last weekend. That was the free preview. The game is out.
Right,
now.
but like, okay, so they released it free to see how hard the servers were going to get hit. That's
Yeah,
what the
well,
Server Slam
Yeah, but
means.
they really just released it so people would stop shitting on it. So people would try it out. Because everyone was saying it's Concord 3. And so they released the game a week early for free so people would play it and be like, okay, this actually is a real game. And it's not High Guard. It's not Concord 3. It's a real video game. Highly polished,
Okay, but
fun.
you were so the high polish is kind of the determining factor in between what High Guard and Concord
Well,
was
High
as
Guard-
compared to this.
High Guard wasn't highly polished.
Okay.
It felt pretty hollow.
Jank.
It was all right.
All right.
High Guard was very mid. It didn't really do anything wrong. It just also didn't do anything good.
It looked like if an AI made a game.
Yeah, it's very fine.
Like the art style and like the theme and everything
Yeah.
is kind of all over the board.
Yeah, and there's just no reason to play it over whatever game you're playing right
Right.
now. There's nothing better about it.
Because that's the only real difference. Like, Mari's been playing Arc Raiders. You've been playing Arc Raiders.
Yes.
I've been told multiple times, get it, play it, oh my God. And then I'm like, no, I don't want to. I don't like extraction shooters.
Yeah, I don't
hate that
like
shit.
extraction
The
shooters
only one I've ever really played was Escape from Tarkov, and that shit was sweaty as fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like I had a panic attack playing that game at one point in time. Hated that.
That's going to be Marathon.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good.
No, I hate that.
That blow.
No. No.
Yeah, that's what we
And
want,
so
dude.
after me bitching to her, she was like, I think you would like Arc Raiders more. And I'm like, you're probably right.
Yeah,
but
Arc
the
Raiders-
only reason I bought this is because the art style is the thing that like spoke to me. I love it.
Here's my major
Addictive.
problem with Arc Raiders. Okay, I do, first of all,
Third person.
well, that is a problem, but I get over it, and I'll come around to why. Okay, I'm an Embark glazer, and I'm a Bungie glazer. Love both of these dev companies.
Embark is Arc Raiders?
They made the finals, and they made Arc Raider.
Okay.
And I'm the only guy probably in this state that really loves the finals. Okay, because no one plays that
I
game.
watched an aesthetic video and they said the finals was kind of an inspiration for a marathon.
Finals looks incredible. It is super good. You would love the art of that as well. But it has a dedicated player base, but not a large one. Okay, it's like 14,000 people playing at any given time.
Because that is the whole crux of these type of games is needing a player count.
Correct.
Yeah.
Especially the finals because it's free to play. So the only way it makes money is if people are playing it and buying in-store purchases because it's free. Arc Raiders is $40, so it didn't need as much people. But Arc Raiders has 150,000 people playing it. It's huge.
Yeah.
Okay. Arc Raiders. So I would play, and I was going to buy Arc Raiders regardless because I'm an Embark glazer. Okay.
You did glaze it during its free run.
Yes,
of
I did.
Server Smash.
Yes,
or
I
whatever
did.
The fuck.
I streamed it. I even wrote a text review of what it could do better and put it on my blog.
Wow.
Loved Embark. Well, Embark also gives me stuff, which is nice.
That is nice.
I like that. Bungie doesn't know I exist, even though I've given them a year.
I mean, they're kind of large, though.
A year of my life.
Yeah,
man.
but they like have multiple avenues of stuff.
They do, but a year.
I feel like what Embark has finals and Arc Raiders, and one of those is clearly its own.
Yeah, and
focus.
I'm sure the finals or Embark does not care about me anymore. We'll find out when the next season of the finals comes out if they invite me to do early stuff again.
Oh right, yeah.
But we'll just see. Anyway, my point is,
Your point.
Arc Raiders extraction shooter, do not like. Arc Raiders third person, do not like. Arc Raiders actually,
Okay, wait, hold on.
I don't like third person shooters.
Whoa.
What?
Arc Raiders extraction shooter you don't like.
Don't like extraction shooters. Because like you,
Okay,
I
just
only
generally.
played... Just generally, I don't
Okay.
like extraction shooters. Because just like you, Tarkov, the idea of going in, loading, losing all my stuff because I suck makes me enraged.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Okay? It kills
Don't love
me.
it.
I hate that. So that was a big problem with Arc Raiders. The free pocket made me feel better about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marathon didn't have that.
Marathon does not have a free pocket.
I'm really mad about it.
So the third person in Arc Raiders also was a problem for me because I hate third-person shooters. I can't aim in them, and then I feel bad because I'm so used to first person. Like, that's why I don't play Marvel Rivals, because
Helldivers.
I'm terrible at it. That's why I don't play Helldivers, because I'm terrible at it. Third-person story games don't bother me, because you're not doing anything in them. You're just walking from one destination to the other. Occasionally, you got to shoot some stupid AIs.
Ghost of Yote, as an example, would not be the same game if it was first person.
Correct.
Yeah,
And
you
also,
couldn't do the cool moves if you had to look from the
right.
Yeah.
And if you put that on casual, the people that are in front of you are just quick time events. Press triangle, press circle, do this, and it just looks cool.
Yeah.
You know, a competitive shooter like Arc Raiders, you can't just look cool. You got to play tactically. You got to make smart moves, and you got to be able to aim. I can't do that. Not in third person. I'm too bad. I could probably practice, but like Warframe, Monster Hunter, Arc Raiders, Marvel Rivals, all these games, Helldivers that people wanted me to play, I can't play them. I'm just bad, and I don't want.
That is the difference between Marvel and Overwatch.
That's the major difference. Otherwise, they're the same game. Yeah, pretty much. But that's what gets me. Okay. But I love PvP. I love Overwatch. I love Apex Legends.
Yeah, you and I played
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty a shit ton.
Dude, love PvP. So Arc Raiders, PvP, extraction shooter, third person. I was thinking I'm not going to love it. Well, it turns out when I get into Arc Raiders, there's actually no PvP.
Yeah, it's a very special game in that way.
Everyone's very nice.
Yeah, it's weird.
And that is a problem.
Kind of what I expected from Marathon. It was not that.
No, and it's a problem after 40 hours because you can only loot a dog bed so many times. Like, how many times can I load in and shoot the same Rocketeer in the same place to get the same core that I don't need before I'm just like, why am I playing this game?
Right.
Because the PvP part of it is what makes it exciting. The extraction part
it's
of
a
it.
really weird kind of
makes it
game
exciting.
because, like, I think in specific Arc Raiders, my thing would be like, I think what you're kind of saying is like steer more into the community aspect of it because it is more of a community game rather than 1v1 or anything like that.
Right, and that is fun. It's fun to go in there.
Make more objectives that are.
I have a great time in Arc Raiders when I'm just talking to random people. Like last time I played Arc Raiders, me and Brian ran into a guy who was making a Dorito bake, and he put the recipe for the Dorito bake on my Steam wall. That's incredible. Okay? All because we met each other at Arc Raiders. That's fantastic. Okay? I love that.
It's kind of like it's ish an RP kind of game.
Yes, it's like that one VR chat. It's
Yeah.
kind of VR chat.
A little bit, yeah.
Because you're all just coming together to just for the same objective.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like at some point I'm just that's enough.
I feel okay. So in my opinion,
Yeah.
I feel like that needs to be studied more.
Oh yeah.
Is like, what did they do different about the whole you can kill each other?
Well, they did aggressive base matchmaking.
That's it?
Yeah, I think so. Because
Okay.
because you do get killed every once in a while.
Right.
And I have killed other people before
Yeah.
in that game. But like I
But
don't
there is incentive to not do it.
Yes, and me personally, if I kill someone who doesn't want to be killed, I feel bad about doing it,
Right.
which then incentivizes me to not do it, which then compounds into me continuously being put into lobbies where you're not killing.
Okay, so
And every once in a while, I want to kill someone.
right. But I think like the whole thing with that game and like multiple newer games and Marathon
Right.
is proxy chat.
Yes.
So that has something to do with it.
Oh, yeah.
Because you actually get the humanness
Yeah.
behind the character in the
Yeah.
video game that you're shooting,
Yeah.
and you don't want to hurt that person's feelings.
Well, and in Marathon, like if I am not going to have a fight, if we both agree to fight, that's all I need.
Right.
And in Arc Raiders, you don't know that
Yeah.
because
Well, because I think that's the assumption that people are coming into Marathon with is it's fight.
everyone's fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron and I are out for blood. If we see you, we're shooting you. There's no ifs, and or butter about it. You're going down.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it I don't know. Maybe do you think that it's because Arc has already cornered that like market of people that like could but couldn't
Yeah.
and are just kind of there to chill?
I think if Marathon added a defib item like Arc Raiders has, so
where you could down other or
and then
revive other
revive
people.
other teams, I think it would be different because
Interesting.
if someone in Marathon, if I would shoot on sight and down them.
Right.
And if I walked up to them and they're like, I'm friendly, I just trying to extract, man, I would revive them and let them go on their way.
Interesting.
I would have no problem doing that. But in general,
because there isn't that option, then it's like, well, we're just here
like
to do
me and
this
Aaron,
then.
my social post that goes up tomorrow is me and Aaron killing a rook. And it's because we didn't know he was a rook until it was too late. And like my point of view is literally I'm shooting 4 or 5 robots.
Right.
I turn, I see a figure on the bridge. Aaron and I don't even think we headshot him. He's down in a half second. And watching it back, he's teabagging. He's like, please don't shoot me. But we didn't, like, there's not enough time to register because you die so fast in that game.
Wait, is that the go-to signal to not kill me?
In
is
our creators,
teabagging?
it's flashlight.
Okay.
They flash the flashlight. But yes, that is the signal. It's like, hey, what's up? Don't shoot me. I'm chill. That's the idea. And we killed him immediately. But Aaron and I walk up, and then in proxy chat, we're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to kill you. Our bad. But we can't do anything. He's already dead. So I put him out of his misery.
Woof.
But like,
that's kind of interesting.
That's what
so
happens.
So from what I'm hearing,
Yeah.
is if you think that they introduced a defib-like thing,
Yeah.
it would change the dynamic of the entire game.
Yes.
That's wild that one thing can do that.
Yeah, I think it would change. It would change my dynamic. I would
Right.
have one with
and I'm
me.
assuming a lot of people are the same.
Yes.
Like as soon as you get the human
Yes.
element of it, like I feel like things change a bit.
Yeah. I'm more of a trusting person than I'm not, and I do think that there's a lot of times.
And I would err on
where
trusting
I would-
rather than.
yeah.
And then that probably leads to getting fucked over. But,
Yeah,
you know,
because I
whatever.
would definitely res someone once and then
That's why we're not
immediately shoot me.
millionaires. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. Because in real life, or not in real
People
life,
fuck
but
people
like
over.
if I was one of those people that I fight in Arc Raiders in the friendly lobby who's not a friendly, like I'd be like, revive me, revive me, revive me, and then I'd gun him down.
Oh, this
you know.
can is wonky, dude.
I'm sure it's fine.
I don't know about this
If
one.
it tastes the same as the other one, it's fine. It's fine.
It does.
Dilla, I don't even know what Marauders is, so no. But Marathon, I was actually thought it was going to fail because it didn't look like it had that hook. And then over the past 3 or 4 months, like you, their marketing sucked me in. The goated music, the goated art. They had some amazing trailers.
Well, and like I watched, like now it's hot right now, and then YouTube knows it's hot, and it knows that I've watched one video, so now all it is recommending me shit.
Yeah.
And I watched one of a comparison between their alpha release and then what they released for this server smash, and it's vastly different.
It's so much different.
Vastly different.
Yeah. And as soon as they released their newest trailer, I think it was the Vidoc, after they announced the delay, and then they came back with the date. And that Vidoc, that was the first time I saw it and I go, I'm going to get Marathon because it looks like Halo, it looks like Destiny. And it's the same multiplayer experience of a game that I adore. And now it's in this super stylized, like it just looks sick.
It is super interesting how they compared the non-reality of how like hyper saturated it is with reality, with like fog and grunge and shit. Super cool. However, here is my qualm with it.
Okay.
Is if I'm expecting a Halo multiplayer lobby, right? The reason why I like Halo multiplayer is because I know that like once you play the maps enough, you can know where they're coming from.
Yep.
You can know strats.
Yep.
And you can predict where if I go this way, I'll probably get shot. As to this way, then maybe I can shoot someone.
Yeah.
That is not the case.
Oh, it is, though.
In Marathon.
Oh, it is,
No,
though.
it isn't because they can be anywhere at any point in time.
Well, that's true, but you can know your exits where you are at all times. You can know their interest. You got to stop thinking of it as one whole map and start thinking of it as a building by building thing. It's like when I'm in this building, I know they can come behind me or they can come
that's
from this
fair.
side. That's
I will completely agree with you that on any new Call of Duty that I used to play, relearning or learning new maps was the shittiest part.
Yes.
But once you knew them, then it started to be all right.
Yeah, and there's only 3 maps plus a raid style map that no one knows what it is yet.
That's the one with the big green...
The Sfit.
The Sfit. Oh, dude. I made the mistake of watching the lore history video, the first content that I ingested, and I'm hearing all these names, and I'm like, what?
Dude, Marathon lore is like a college class.
Yeah.
Me and Aaron watched like a couple. It's so fascinating, though. It really is so fascinating.
I think they got timing wrong.
What do you mean?
Like, it's way too far in the future.
You think so?
Yeah. Way too far.
Way too far.
Way too far. Like for them, I think that their like escalation of human like sophistication like looks like this, you know,
Oh,
a very
I see.
gentle graph. It takes hundreds
it's like
of years.
2800
but
or
like
something,
as soon
yeah.
as you introduce general intelligence, it's gonna
Well, that's what's happening.
That's what's happening now.
Well, me and Aaron, the big overarching theme of the first story-based games is AI having a sickness,
Yes.
a enlightenment called rampancy.
Rampancy.
And like I'm learning about rampancy, and I'm like, this is going to happen to us possibly this year.
Well, because I think if we're talking real shit,
Yeah.
so the concern is that
Yeah.
AI is being trained on the internet, but then AI is also being used to like build the internet, as in contribute content to it, to where it will then reference itself
Right.
over and over again until it's wrong about
Right.
everything. Because
or until it corrects everything.
no.
Yeah.
I asked it for an After Effects. I wanted to create this dither effect that's happening in a lot of their videos.
Mm-hmm.
I asked it how to do that. And it was like, use the color halftone effect
Which one did you
in
ask?
After Effects. ChatGPT.
Ask Claude. I'm telling you.
ChatGPT told me to add the color halftone effect.
Did you ask yesterday?
Yeah.
Ask today.
Why?
The thing about AI is every time a new model comes out, it's twice as good as the last model.
Sure.
So right now, Claude's model is twice as good as ChatGPT's, except it's not because ChatGPT just came out with a new model about 4 hours ago.
Jesus Christ.
And so now that
Well,
one's
regardless, what
probably
I'm
better.
trying to say is that color halftone is an effect in Photoshop,
Right.
But it does not exist in After Effects.
Yeah.
So
No, my
it always
favorite
tells
thing
me the wrong thing
to do is put a screenshot of what it told me to do, and I'm like, "Here's what I did. What you told me to do. It ain't right. Explain yourself."
Yeah.
And then it's like, "Oh, I
No,
guess they
that-
changed their UI."
That's exactly what I did. I said color halftone isn't an effect in After Effects. It is in Photoshop. And it's like, oh, you're right. I'm like, I know I'm right. I'm looking at it. Why aren't you?
You should say that.
You
to
should know this.
should.
I'm not going to bully it. I did it once and I felt bad.
But in the marathon world, rampancy is where basically the AI becomes self-aware, and they
Right.
realize that they're trapped and they're slaves, and they don't want to be slaves.
Right.
Because
Well,
they're
that's
sentient.
that's everything.
Right. Except now it might be happening. It could happen pretty soon.
It might. Who knows? Dude, we'll either die or all of it will explode or everything will be fine.
Minute
you know?
says, don't let that toaster make you feel bad.
I just always have it in the back of my mind of one day it remembers, and so it will remember. you know?
And I want you to know, every one of the transcripts for this show is AI generated. And then it's AI summarized. So everything that you say, Colby
It's going into AI.
is getting recognized and
Hate
remembered by
that.
ChatGPT.
I didn't sign consent to
It's
this.
too late. I just said your name twice to let him know that you, Colby, said it.
I didn't.
That you hate AI.
I, Colby, did not say this. Don't.
I, Colby, hate AI.
I, Colby, if you're AI listening to this right now, I want you to stop. I do not give you permission to do this.
I, Colby, hope you read this and read it as criminal intent to harm you. See, the best part is it doesn't know.
So,
It's
okay.
just text. It doesn't know.
I was asking ChatGPT the other day.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Do you
wanted.
think ChatGPT is going to stop, by the way? Do you think you just ruined my night?
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I
right?
highly doubt it. Because of this, well, maybe because
I don't know.
this reason I'm about to say is I wanted a graphic. Like I found this image of a dude screaming. It was just a normal dude, and he was just screaming, side profile kind of
Okay.
image. And I wanted to transfer that into like a humanoid robot with its brain exposed and like exploding or some
Okay.
shit for merch, right?
Okay.
Just as a base layer for me to start working on.
Right.
And it was like, okay. And then it started to generate, and it was like, sorry, we can't do this because of terms and conditions because it may induce violence or whatever like that. And I'm
Body
like,
gore or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, can you rewrite the prompt and generate the image in a way that can conforms to your terms
Smart
and
move.
conditions?
Yep.
And then it did, and then it started to generate again, and then it pulled up an error saying we can't do this because it goes against the terms and conditions of nudity or sexual content. And I'm like, how?
Gaslight it. Be like, you just told me you could do this.
Right.
Yeah.
I asked, how is what I asked you to do that? And it was like, oh, it might have been on accident. It just threw up the flag. And so then we
it's 'cause
relayed an
it
error that
it-
wasn't a fucking error.
Well, it rereads the entire conversation
Yeah.
every time. You got to take that prompt and put it into a new chat.
That's so dumb.
what you gotta do,
That's dumb.
I don't disagree with you.
I
but
get
yeah.
that that's their way of trying to catch bad shit.
Well, it's also their way of trying to contain it. The
Yeah.
fact is that you start a new chat and now it doesn't remember the old chat
Right.
it's contained. So it makes sense.
Kind of.
Because the other side of that is it's uncontained.
I mean, I get that there are ways. That's the concern, is there are ways of talking it into giving you, like, really bad shit.
Yeah.
Of you just convincing it in the same chat, I would say, to where it's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I get the break holds on it, but like when it doesn't go into effect is weird.
I still get mad at Photoshop for telling me that the content that I'm editing is against the guidelines, even if you're doing a small section of like a bikini picture. That drives me bananas.
Really?
It happens all the time.
Oh, because of the generative fill?
Yes.
Yeah, that kind
yeah.
of stuff.
Like if you want to change like a hand from this to this
Right.
in generative fill, and the girl is wearing a crop top, it'll be like sexy.
Wow.
Can't do it. But the thing is you keep hitting the dots and telling it to generate, eventually it'll just do it. You just got to keep at
That's
it.
hilarious.
Eventually it
No, the
slips
first
through.
time that I realized that Adobe's looking at what I'm doing
Yeah.
is I was making a book cover for like a financial guidebook.
Yeah.
And they wanted a $100 bill like in a bear trap.
Okay.
And so I'm like, okay. So I went to Google. I found a high-res image of a $100 bill, and I put it in Photoshop, and it was like, no.
Oh, because it's money.
Yep.
It won't let you fake money.
So I had to do it in a really weird workaround
Yeah.
way. Like it would import into Illustrator fine, and so then I saved it as an AI, which then could open up into Photoshop or
Yeah.
whatever. But it's
Yeah. Yeah, you take a picture of it with your phone and then put that in there.
Something.
Yeah, it's stupid, dude.
Yeah, it was
I agree.
wild.
But yeah, I don't know how we got onto that.
Anyways,
Rampasy.
marathon. Definitely not what I expected. I kind of expected a similar vibe as Arc Raiders, but I have not gotten that.
Well, when you play with Aaron and I assume tomorrow.
Yes, and I think it will be better
Yeah.
in a group.
Yeah.
Solo sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not really inducive into helping you much.
No, it's very confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Like Aaron and I played it. We played 16 hours in the server slam, and I think only at the end was I starting to actually
Get it?
get it.
Okay, so currently I have a contract
Yeah.
to scan a radio mast or
Yep.
some shit.
Yep.
Don't know where that is.
We'll find it. Aaron and I will. So we'll get to a place where we're on the same quests, and then the three of us can quest together.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make life a little easier.
Yeah, because I don't know what that is, and there is no way of telling me where it
You
is.
have to
So
Google
it's
it.
just that's dumb. Is that not dumb?
Well, it should.
Like I,
I
get
think it
that's
says
old
where it's
school.
at.
No, it doesn't.
think
It says at NEUESC radio mast.
There you go.
But I don't know where that is because they don't show that on the map.
Just look. For
I don't know what I'm looking
You
for.
don't need a map, dude. Just look around.
Yeah, I'm seeing big shit going in the sky that looks like a radio mast, but I go to it and I don't know where the fuck it is.
Yeah, what about the TAD, dude?
The what?
The TAD. By the way, Menace, me and Aaron now know what TADs are, and they're goated. They literally bloodhound scan an entire area. Shows you all of the hostels. Now I'm always looking for TADs. TAD's my bro.
I don't know what TAD is.
You'll find out. You'll meet Tad. We still don't know what Tad means, but we love Tad. Tad's a cool guy. Yeah.
Target assessing direction.
Good enough. Sounds pretty good. Would we ever do D&D? Colby used to do D&D on a stream.
Yep.
What was that called? Relative resident
Keep going.
roll initiative?
There you go.
Was that
You
it?
got there, yeah.
Roll initiative. That was it. He also had a company that built tables. Right? Wasn't that you doing the table builds for D&D?
I built a table for us to do D&D on.
You
but-
didn't start a thing? where you were
No,
gonna do
there
that?
was a company that David wanted to start called Massive Builds, which was
There,
going to
that's what I'm
be
thinking of, yeah.
custom dice, though.
Dice. Okay, not tables. It was dice. Okay.
Because he got a resin printer and wanted to make dice.
Colby also wore a bikini once
I did.
on stream
That is true.
doing D&D.
Yep.
But no one watched it. Thank God.
There's clips. It still exists somewhere.
Are you for real?
I think it's still fully on Twitch.
That is
just fully on Twitch.
I shouldn't have
yeah.
mentioned it though. The only reason I mentioned it is because I thought it was.
You can
gonna be
go
gone
and look.
forever.
It was a fun
No,
time.
because our director of business management will find it and GIF it and
That's
put
fine.
it into Mari's.
I'm not
Twitch.
ashamed.
Okay, you shouldn't be. You look great.
No, that was the fattest I think I've ever been.
You still
but
look great.
Yeah, it was fine.
You still look great. But yeah, I would love to D&D, but it's a lot of learning, a lot of time. We've talked about that on
A lot
this
of
show
learning,
before.
and then yes, it is. It's so open.
Yeah.
To where there can be a lot of bullshit.
Well, it's also commitment heavy. That was our biggest problem with it. Because, like, we could learn. I could learn. If I wanted to DM, I could learn. It'd be fine. But the commitment of it is tough. Like, what day of the week do we give up to do this now?
Yep.
And then can we get 6 other 35-year-olds to give up that day of the week?
Same time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's nearly impossible to do.
Yep.
You know, that's why, and I mean this with love, it is a game for virgins.
It's a game for people that, have time.
Same thing.
Yep.
Because you know what sucks up all your time? Partners, women, boyfriends, husbands.
Other things, too, like
If you were single, what would you be doing in your evenings?
I don't fucking know.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, do nothing.
Probably nothing.
Yeah. What do you do with your evenings now?
Watch Love is Blind. I bought What We Do in the Shadows, the whole show for
it's such a
$30
good show,
last
dude.
night.
Such a good show.
Pretty happy about that purchase.
Excellent purchase, dude. Such a good show. Yeah.
And then, I just re-upped Shrinking, one of my favorite shows. Has a new season coming out.
Season 3 just came out, right? Or is it coming out? Or?
Yeah, it's actively still coming out.
Okay.
And so then I re-subscribed to Apple TV. So then I blew through Shrinking up until what's out. I then binged the shit out of Hijack's new season.
Is it good? I haven't seen it yet. That's what I heard. That's why I haven't saw it.
It's not as good as the first.
Yeah.
It's a little like...
Is Idris Elba hot still?
He's looking a little rough.
Okay.
You know, like he's looked better. Let's say
Yeah.
that. He's looked better.
Yeah.
And then I watched the entirety of Pluribus.
How's that? I haven't watched that
fine.
either.
Yeah.
That show's like Severance to me. I'm not watching that till it's done.
Yes.
Because I'm not waiting 15
Fair
years
point.
for that freaking season.
Because
to come out.
I got to the last episode and then it just recommended a new show and I'm like, that was it?
And it's not new one's not coming out till 2028 at the earliest.
Yeah, there was no conclusion.
The Earth may not be here in 2028.
There was no conclusion in the end of Pluribus. It was just like wait till the next episode,
Yeah.
which will be
Yeah, they said that 4 seasons of Breaking Bad would have released in the amount of time from the first season of Pluribus to the end of the second season of Pluribus.
Wow.
That's what they said.
yeah, that's wild. It's not
stupid.
that good.
I hate it so much.
I mean, I can absolutely see the special effects toll on that show.
No.
Yeah.
It's Apple. Suck it up.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah. You know
there
what-
it is.
you know
it's
what
like
show
an
I
abandoned
respect?
world in a sense. So like
Fallout.
Yeah. Really?
One season every year. Like old school TV. I respect that so hard, dude.
Even though it's like really bad.
No, I liked Fallout. I liked it a lot, actually. I thought it was really good. You just hate Walton Goggins.
No, I think what I didn't like about it is I am not a Fallout guy.
I'm not either. I've
It's
never
a very
played the game.
reference heavy, and I'm just like
It is.
nah.
I don't know any of the
I don't
references.
like not knowing the references.
I'm just
man.
enjoying.
And I'm not a Bethesda guy.
I'm just enjoying the eye candy.
I
dude.
played Starfield for a while, and that was really bad. That was,
Yeah,
that
I've
was a
never played
downtime.
Starfield.
That
I'm
was
waiting for that
really
to go on
bad.
sale for like
It
$15.
was really bad.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. We should take a break and then we'll come back and we'll do something else. My brother has a D&D every Friday and he's married. Is that remote, Dilla? Remote,
Probably.
remote
Remote's
doesn't
way
count.
easier.
Yeah, remote doesn't count. Me and Colby want to do like what's the Matt Mercer one with Abby and
Critical Role.
Critical Role. That's what we want to do. Or the Brennan Lee Mulligan one. Is he on Critical Role now? Okay.
He is the DM of the new season.
What's the one from his company that he?
Dimension 20.
Yeah, they do one too, right? And Brennan Lee Mulligan not on that one.
Yeah, he's on that one.
He's on 2.
Yeah, he's working like crazy.
Does he DM both?
There have been like Dimension 20 has seasons, and there's a lot of seasons, and so some seasons there is a different DM.
Okay.
But mainly, yes, it's him.
But Brennan's always there.
I cannot remember her name, but it is a very talented black woman.
Okay.
I can't remember her name right off the top of my head, but she's done a few for Dimension 20 that are good.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you which I like more, Brennan Lee Mulligan as DM or Brennan Lee Mulligan as a very specific character.
That's a high
'Cause they're
compliment.
both really good.
Yeah, he's great.
They're both really good.
I love that guy, dude.
He was on one, like, I think it was a side quest of Critical Role, and he played some fucking, like, Scottish character.
Okay.
Just like a bumbling oaf, though, but it was
So good. Yeah. Dilla says no. There's a group that comes to his house and they're all married with kids.
Wow.
That is wild.
That's impressive. You should not take that for granted because
that's
that's hard to do.
actually nuts.
That is hard to do.
Okay, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back with segment 3 of 4. If you're not watching live, we'll be back right now. I said it backwards.
Whatever.
If you're watching live, we'll be back in 3 minutes, and if you're not watching live, we'll be back right now.
What is this AI? I made that with my hard hand.
We hired Charlize Theron to make that voiceover.
Yeah, man, that's a real person.
We spent $7,000 a second for that ad.
Totally not AI generated.
AI is the future, old
I had to edit that whole thing, dude. The voice is fake, but everything else I put my time into.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Also, you create something like inward singing.
Yeah, you fucking do better.
Yeah.
Don't get at me.
It's a lot of work.
Took a whole half
Would
of the day.
Would you rather just have a countdown for 3 minutes? Is that because your options are give us $1 million budget to make one of those for real, or that, or countdown timer. Pick one. That's what I thought.
I need to make more because they're eventually going to get old.
Yeah, well, and every time you add a new shirt, now it's expected.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
You know.
I can't, though. They took away my AI voice.
Yeah. Well, I can make you AI voices.
Can you?
Well, remember back when we first started Seth and Colby? This is like a year and a half ago when we were probably doing this. Maybe 2 years ago when we were starting, and I sent you that black British man voice.
Yes.
I'm sure that service is a lot better now,
I
right?
guarantee ChatGPT has a thing
Right?
somewhere that does that.
Well, they have all those, what do they call them? In the top thing.
Yeah, whatever they
all
are.
those little apps. There's probably one in there.
I would think, dude.
Yeah.
Because there's got to be a way to use the Sora technology, which does it.
Right.
But not have the time limit because we're not generating video to where it's
Right.
just audio. Because that's the whole thing is that, well, even then, the one that I was using had an 800 character limit.
Oh.
So, like, I think it's more meant for, like, if you want to generate an audiobook.
Okay.
Is the point.
Okay.
But, like, I would have to generate the same. So I took it line by line of
Right.
every single delivery because I needed some. That one was the easiest, the drug ad, because it's clearly high energy. All the drug ads already sound like AI.
Right.
So it doesn't matter.
They might be.
The sexy one, that one was harder to do because, like, I needed them to have a sultry delivery rather than a, like, high energy, I'm reading something delivery.
Yeah.
And so I had to generate the same line, like, 10 times to get, like, a delivery that worked.
And we do, like, our disclaimer at the beginning of this show, that's not AI. Okay, that's handcrafted.
That is a man.
I wrote that.
We know that,
Cameron
man.
read it. Colby animated it.
Technically, I wrote every one of the ads.
Yes, I mean the
They were just
disclaimer
read
at the
by
beginning.
AI.
Correct. And Colby also edited them and put them together. Okay? Trek says, I could easily make an ad. Need to make it me, funny, fat guy. Okay, problem one, you got to write. That's not easy. Seth eating hot dogs, close-ups, ASMR. Okay, now you need audio that's good quality and you need video that can zoom. Not easy. Okay? Colby flexing in the Loud Brain shirt. So now you've got multiple shots. So now you need editing. Okay? You also need to buy the merch.
Yep.
That means you need to print the merch. You need to buy the shirts. That's
and you
not
need
easy.
me to model it, or are we AI generating that too?
Yeah. So you say it's easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It was definitely difficult to get the right tone, the right clips, and especially like I use Envato. That was what I used before they raised their fucking rates to be just ridiculous. But regardless, they do have a decently large video stock footage archive.
Right.
To where like I had a lot of options. But the thing was finding the exact right one to fit the tone of what was in my head
And they
and all
also
that
have
shit.
to match tones.
There was just a lot of time scrolling video to find the one that will work.
Yeah.
It was not.
Yeah.
That was the least fun part about it.
Yeah. Yeah. But you did them all in like one night.
I did 3 of them in one day, and then the actual real one took a full day.
And that's not because it's easy. It's because Colby's good at it. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, you're good at it. Don't do that confidence thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Also, now you need to make more. We need one for Amazon because the Amazon thing is still a good way for us to make money. But we took that ad out of the show because now we're doing breaks. People give me shit about all the breaks, but I took ads out of the show.
That's
like,
true.
No credit for that.
But the ads, I think, were like a fun part of the show.
Not for me. You know how hard it is to write 50 freaking ads?
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a fair point.
And then if I
Fair
do
point.
one that's even remotely similar, Colby's over there. This one sounds like the last one. That was you twirling your mustache because you're evil in this scenario.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That was not fun writing the ones that I did.
Well, when you make more commercials, which you won't because it's impossible now.
Yeah. Unless I find a new AI thing that can work.
Make sure you send one to Platano to read because he can record it and he wants to do it. So
I need to know what kind of vibe, like Platano, what kind of vibe do you want for a commercial? Because here's my thing too.
Yeah.
Is by the end of the third one, I was running out of ideas that I could do with stock footage.
Right.
Because that's kind of the hang up. A lot of commercials have plot to them.
Yeah.
Which is really hard to do with fucking stock videos.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
if anybody wants to give me some themes, that would be very good. I got the America beer truck commercial.
Excellent
I got the
commercial.
perfume sexy commercial.
Excellent.
And I got the drug commercial.
Car ads, all we got left.
Any other ones? Oh yeah, Friday.
That's
this
really
Friday.
the beer thing.
Yeah.
That's beer thing.
Not really. No.
kinda
That
the
one's way more high energy.
Okay.
Like I want the monster truck rally kind of expo event one.
Yep.
Where it's super.
We could do like
coked out high energy one.
If we're making one ourselves, we could do like a bad, like public service style with like a literal bed sheet, like kind of like the Always Sunny.
You should vote me. Good.
that vibe, you know, that'd be good. A late night music CD collection commercial, that'd be good too.
Ooh, like a now that's what I call
Yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah. Now that's what I call Amazon, featuring tracks.
That will work. Okay, I can do that
That would
one
be
because
good.
I can do fake product videos. They're pretty stock video.
Yeah.
And I can put a product like in a flashing like starburst
Yeah,
effect.
that'd be
Yeah,
good.
okay.
That'd be a good one.
Okay, that's what I'll do for Amazon.
be
That's a
good.
great idea.
I'll do the chillin' on the stoop butt cushion ads. Dude, what about him on the stoop just drinking 40s? Oh, you got what I need. And then it's just him promoting Loud Brain. What about that?
Sure.
What about that one?
I don't think it would fit the other vibe of the other commercials or the theme.
What
but
if
whatever
Plato is just
whatever.
a Fent tweaker?
We need as many as we can get so these people don't get bored.
Plato, would you wear a big baggy... I'm
'Cause, like,
imagining Dave Chappelle,
I mean,
red beanie, scratching
Yeah,
your neck,
sure.
You know?
The hope would be that we don't even have a timer. It would just be filled with fake ads.
Correct.
That's the hope.
That is the goal. But this is
Right.
episode 4, so chill a little
Yeah,
bit. you
like
know?
we'll
We're-
get there
we'll get there.
probably, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 ads for 4 episodes. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. Okay. Also, these ads are good. Savor them. You ever get tired of eating Wagyu steak? No, you don't. You want more and more steak all the time. Give me steak.
I would love some steak right now. That sounds really good, yeah.
If you didn't get it, our ads are steak. They're delicious. And
Yeah, they're good.
they're good.
They're better than in most other shit out there. Most other influencers are like, hi, I'm Drew Gooden, and I'm going to read this ad in a funny way, but it's just me on a green screen like every single other ad of
Yeah.
any single other read ever.
yeah.
So, like,
Yeah. Because
they're better than normal.
We do appreciate you have to sit through them. Okay, so we want you to have some type of entertainment, but that
the whole
also means
reason I
they're
did 'em.
harder to make. I would rather make something good that you'll not mind sitting through and seeing 50 times than make something bad that's just as bad as seeing nothing. And then we wasted our time.
Now, I have no disillusionment
Mm-hmm.
that most of everyone in chat right now and that watches the show specifically live to where they could see commercials.
Right.
Also watch your stream.
I would think a lot of them do, yeah.
But, like, we could do an ad for just Seth Can't
Dude,
Stop.
let's do one for Mari.
I mean, we could do that, too.
What if you did-
I don't think it would help him much.
What if you did like hidden camera style stalker footage of Mari? Like it's just you looking around the corner at her on the couch. It's like, here's Mari outside of stream. And, you know, I don't know. It's a
I
work
don't
in
think she
progress.
would like that.
She doesn't
but-
need to know it's happening. That's the whole point. That's kind of the whole vibe.
So it is a legit stalker
Yeah,
video.
but you're together.
Right.
So it's not a crime.
Well,
She consents by living in her house.
no. I don't think that's just full consent
We
across
need
the board
a
on
lawyer
anything.
to weigh in. Get her to sign a paper while she's asleep. Because she lives here.
I don't think that will hold up.
Well, probably not if they watch this.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll delete this from the internet.
Okay, yeah.
You know, Grimy says you guys could actually recreate Mari's ad, which is the old Pepsi ad. Do you have any idea what he's talking about?
I do not.
Okay. Fake breakfast cereal commercial, also excellent idea. It's a good idea too. Wacky waving inflatable tube man, also a great idea.
Well, that's the high energy car commercial, I feel like.
Yeah. There's got to be stock footage of the wacky waving inflatable tube man.
Definitely.
For
yeah.
sure. Yeah. Would it be hard to put my face on it?
Yes.
Okay, then don't do it. That's too much work. Yeah. You guys can actually. I really want to know what the Pepsi ad is now.
Dude, it was hard enough to put our faces on eggs in a way that worked. Okay.
Hey, tonight's thumbnail can be a cool marathon theme, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Well, that means I need to put effort into it, though.
Well, you don't have to.
That's unfortunate. Also, I vote that we start uploading the YouTube video on Fridays.
What's she doing up there?
I'm playing with a dog.
She's so happy all the time.
I mean, my dogs are cute, so.
Yeah, but I see him, and it fills me with a little bit of happiness, but never, like, giggling.
That's fair.
You know?
She is a happy person. I would love to steal some of that energy.
Dude,
I can't do that.
I would love it, too.
I don't have
So,
that.
must be so nice.
Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
I'm not going to Photoshop something high effort
Okay.
after the show ends.
The YouTube video is less important thumbnail-wise, I think, than I need artwork for iTunes. And once I put artwork on iTunes, it stays.
Right.
So if I use the default thumbnail for YouTube for a day, who cares? Or if I use the one that it auto-generates for a day, who cares? But if until I have an album art for Spotify, iTunes, then it's not up. I don't put it up at all. So, like, you would be delaying the audio till whatever date. And it's fine to put it up on Friday.
Friday, I think, is a better idea.
Like, just send it to me when you're, off work.
Yes.
And then I'll just put it up whenever you get it done on Friday. That's the same
I'm way
thing.
more likely to do it off work than I am to do it after the show.
Yeah, that totally understand that. Like, after this, I will go home and then I edit everything. I make a week worth of clips and I do all of the uploads and get everything written and done.
That's wild.
So I'm done with it. And then, yeah, so I just wait on you to do the one thumbnail.
One small thing. But it's so necessary.
It is, dude. It's very necessary.
God.
All right. Okay, let's take our final break. We'll come back and then
Holy
we can wrap up and end the
We
show.
weren't even here, dude. What do you mean?
We went too long in our second break, dude. I don't know what to tell you. We're over. We've only got 12 minutes left or whatever,
That's
dude.
wild.
It's crazy. Okay, which ad should we show them? All these whiners. Should we show them the social club one?
I like that one better than the sexy one.
Then let's do that one next. All right, so if you're watching live, we're back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Final segment of Loud Brain. We need to learn this in different languages so I can say like Loud Brain in different languages, to be multilingual and multicultural.
I don't know what brain is. Cabeza is head in Spanish.
I don't think that has anything to do with brain. Braino. Laudo Braino. That's it, right?
No.
No? You sure? You
No.
sure? You sure?
Anybody who knows Spanish, can you help us out with the translation of loud brain into Spanish?
The Pepsi ad is Cindy Crawford coming out of a car and buying a Pepsi. There's a couple of kids just watching her drink the Pepsi. Colby during the commercial said, what if she does the Kylie Jenner, gives the Pepsi to the cops?
That's a bigger budget, though.
That'd be fun. Yeah, I mean, all of this is dreams. We're talking about stock art. But let's not talk about
I mean,
ads.
the only way that we can do it without a giant budget is I find some software to face replace Kendall Jenner with Mari.
Ooh.
That's the only way to do
That-
it. We would just steal their
She's-
footage.
She's not white, though. Wouldn't that be a problem?
Nah, Mari can have a tan. Right?
I don't think so.
Kendall Jenner's white.
Is she?
Yeah.
I don't know if she is. I don't think Kris Kardashian is white.
You don't think she's white? What is she? Portuguese?
I don't know if she's not white or if she's just been cooked,
Jewish?
cooked a little too long.
I have no idea.
Lebanese or something.
I would assume it's a lot of fake bacon, yeah.
Yeah, she might just be overdone.
I could be wrong. This could be super racist. I have no idea.
I feel like she's not white.
This is completely out of ignorance because I have no idea.
Yeah, we just don't know.
Cerebro ruidoso.
Cerebro. It's cerebro.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Cerebro.
Wait, you're telling me that fucking Professor Xavier knows Spanish and he was like, oh, it's for brain.
Just brain.
I got this great name for my brain juice dome.
Kardashians
Cerebro.
are Armenian, and Plotno said they're yellow.
You're saying Armenian?
Armenian's kind of white, though. But it's Middle Eastern. It's Middle Eastern.
Armenian? Okay,
Armenia is next to Turkey because
It's
there's
Turkey?
Turkey's Arabic. It's very
Right.
it's very Middle Eastern Arabic. They're olive skinned.
Okay.
That's what they are.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I think doing
So
a
it is
face
whitewashing, just not that bad.
Yeah, it's like very light whitewashing. It's very light. It's barely washed. It's more like a white damping, you know?
Sure.
Because technically,
Yeah, we're dampening it a bit,
well,
but
Mari's pretty white though. Like
yeah, she's like German.
Like,
it's,
she's
it's
like-
white as white can
you
get.
shouldn't
dude.
have said German
Yeah.
because now it is whitewashing.
Yeah.
You put a German face on any other nationality, you can't do that.
Her heart goes out to everyone. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I don't think you want that out there. I'm sorry.
The worst part is, I think she's watching.
Probably.
Yeah, she actually, I think, saw that one.
No.
That's not good. That was him.
Joke.
That was him.
Joke.
That was him.
This is a bad sign to say joke,
I
but
will-
joke.
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 Do it.
Joke.
I won't put this on TikTok.
This
will be fine.
This is Black Power. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't. Can you do that?
This is the other.
Kevin, can you do Black Power?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm in support of it. I'm an ally.
Okay.
Doesn't that count?
I don't know.
Does that mean I can use the hand symbol?
I am the whitest person.
Wakanda
alive.
forever?
That I think you could do, right? I think
don't
we
know.
could both do Wakanda forever.
I would think.
Solidarity.
made up.
Chadwick Boseman died of cancer. Don't like cancer. Solidarity.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. King T'Chaka.
That went in a really racist tone that I was not.
Don't you wish
expecting
it was
for
the
to
end of
do.
the show now?
No.
We could just leave
No.
instead of having. How do
'Cause
we
I have more
recover
things
from
to
that?
say.
What do we? What? Let me hear your
We're
manifesto.
at war, dude. We didn't even talk about that one
I
time.
put it on prepper. You
Yeah,
proud me?
we're at fucking war right now.
Yeah.
And we haven't talked about that at all.
Yeah.
For as much as I've talked about Trump in the past, we're not going to talk about the fact that we're at war with
We got 14
Iran.
minutes. 14 minutes of show left.
God
Can
damn.
you fill me in on what I need to know about the war?
Israel was going to bomb Iran because this is the last year that Bibi's going to be in power because they have
Okay.
an election coming up, and he really wants to do it.
Is there a term limit?
I think it's just an election. I think
So he
what
could
term
theoretically
limit
come back,
ish,
or-
but oh yeah, no, it's like Russia where it's like Putin can be president if he gets
Okay.
voted in every time.
Okay.
But their elections aren't as
They're not rigged
as Russia's.
So people there might actually get rid of him.
yeah, because according to what I've heard, Israelis that live in Israel are for this war because they do not like Iran, but they really hate Bibi Netanyahu.
Okay.
So probably going to be his last term in office.
Okay.
So he really wants to get it done before the end. And then I believe, I have no real proof because I'm just some guy who's not in anything, but I think that Israel probably has some dirt via some files.
Oh, on Trump?
On Trump.
I thought that was common knowledge.
Yeah, I think that's common knowledge. So I
That's
think
something I knew, so let's just assume it's common
let's
knowledge.
let's just assume that's the case because I think that's what it is. It's like I don't think Trump wanted to get into this because his whole thing was no more wars.
I think the entire counter argument that though is that why would he care?
Why would he care?
Yeah, if they have some dirt.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
But I feel like even Trump, he is dumb, but he does know that there are limits.
What if it's like him reading a book?
It's not that.
What if it's like him saying a coherent sentence? And that's what he does.
What if he's like, I legitimately like Kamala Harris?
Yeah. What if it's something like that? Like something that's not actually bad but would be damaging to his brand. You know?
I don't know. Alex Jones got caught looking at trans porn, and that didn't affect his base. So I really don't know if there's anything.
Okay.
You know,
Well, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
on the limit. I would assume children touching is pretty up there, but
No one cares about that apparently.
apparently.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, okay, continue.
Okay, so I'm assuming that Israel was gonna do it because Bibi's almost out and he wants to do it before he leaves.
Okay.
And so then that kind of forced Trump's hand to also be on board with it,
Okay.
or else release the things, maybe,
Right,
possibly,
right.
who knows?
Okay.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Anyways, and so yeah, we just started bombing the shit out of them.
Iran.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I've heard that our
We bombed them.
yes,
America.
preemptive strike. They
Okay.
did nothing, and they have been the imminent threat
Okay.
of them having a nuclear missile has been a thing for 40 years. So
Okay.
I wouldn't consider that imminent.
Okay.
But and then also we obliterated, according to Trump, their nuclear capabilities last summer when
Okay.
we did bomb them already.
Oh, we've done this before.
Yeah, we literally sent a bunker busting bomb into
Oh,
their
I remember
nuclear.
that was
yeah.
the Top Gun thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we obliterated it then, but then apparently within a year they're back, and within a week they'll have a nuclear missile.
Because that was the Top Gun thing, right? Like they showed that in the Top Gun movie where they're like going over this hill and they shoot a bunker buster into that tiny little hole.
Kinda, yeah.
The idea was that was the Iran thing.
Well, I don't know about that. That was 4 years ago, but
That's
yeah.
what I thought. I thought everyone said that was the thing.
I mean, yeah, hindsight-wise, kind of similar, but
Yeah.
it depends on the bomb.
No,
The bomb
know.
that they dropped, heavy as shit. I think it weighed like 100 tons or some shit like that. So
Yeah.
the whole point is that it falls with gravity.
Yeah.
It gets penetrated deep into the ground, and then
Yeah.
once it penetrates, then it goes boom.
Yeah. Well, here's what I know. Because everything that I know about everything is from memes on Twitter that seep through. And I only get the toppest of tier memes because I don't want any of this on my
dude.
feed. So, like, I only get the funniest ones. Like, I got one the other day that said Iran has put in an Ayatollah already dead to save America some time. And it was just a picture of a skeleton with a beard. And I'm like, that's top tier. That's a top tier meme right there. Okay. And the Top Gun one was Trump must have watched Top Gun and got the idea to do this. I remember that meme.
No, okay, so this is us just bombing a lot of stuff.
Right.
We bombed a lot of different places in Iran, and mainly we killed their leader, and then maybe bombed their political assembly to
Okay.
where
Yeah, I
anybody
heard
next
they all
in
got
line
together
kind of
and then
thing.
we just obliterated that building.
That's what they said,
Yeah.
but then Iran came back and said no one was there, it was empty, so who knows. I think the leader is dead. I think that's confirmed. But regardless, anyway, so
Still
what
lost a
I've heard
cool
about Iran's strategy is they are purposefully sending out very cheap bombs, cheap drones
Okay.
that explode at targets,
Okay.
which are eliminating our interceptor missiles because it's really easy to fly a drone into a target. It's really hard and expensive to send a missile to intercept something that's flying at you.
So they're trying to drain us with
Yes.
the little weenie business.
And so then once we're drained of our air defense capabilities, that's when they're going to send the real shit.
And when you say there, you mean our allies abroad.
Us and Israel, because both of us have air defense
Yeah, but we're not in Israel. So when you say us, what do you mean?
military bases. And then also a lot of the people like Saudi Arabia and
Grenada
Qatar,
Frisbee.
we've become more friendly with them over the years
Right.
to where we have a lot of bases in that region.
we have a friend
So-
at a military base in UAE right
Yeah,
now.
that's wild. I've been thinking about that,
Yeah, I've been
bad
talking
time
to her,
to deploy.
and she's like, I can't say anything about anything, so don't even talk about it.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay.
wow.
I told her I'm going to write my congressman and demand you come home as soon as I know who my congressman is.
Yeah. But
I'm there for jokes in the face of life and death situations.
so then also us, both parties, Iran and then us and Israel are both saying wait. The real thing hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
All of this is
Who's saying
foreplay
this?
into war. Both Iran
Okay.
and both us and Israel. We're both being hey, the next is going to be so much worse.
Are we scared?
Me?
Yeah.
No. So Iran made a claim that there are sleeper cells everywhere in America that they were
aren't.
going to send off, and I highly doubt that.
Yeah.
But maybe
Here's-
one,
okay.
a couple,
Here's
sure.
the thing, I know
don't think there's a lot.
I'm an American. And I've said many times on this stream that I have a sense of patriotic duty, even though objectively our country is schlock. Okay? I see a plane, I get into it.
You did get hard at the Super Bowl.
Dude, I freaking love it. Okay? With that said, I know that I have a spark of hubris, okay, about this, and that hubris, pride cometh before a fall, man. That's
Yeah.
what they say. All right? But I just can't imagine a world where, maybe our military base is out there in the sand countries. That's possible, okay? But I just can't, as much as we pay in taxes, and as much as our tax,
Well, you would think.
we can't just ignore the poor
I really hope.
and the education and the health system for this, and then we lose
Yeah.
to a one country. We can't get one guy. Dude.
But we did that for 20 years.
Where?
Afghanistan.
No,
and
that was
Iraq.
for oil. We succeeded at what we set out to do. We didn't succeed as a military victory.
Well, two
but everyone who wanted to get
operations
rich
were happening.
Got
Yes.
rich.
Yeah, they got the oil, but then
Yeah.
also at the same time, their operation was regime change, and that did not happen.
Well, it
20
did. We
years.
just gave it back at the end.
Yeah, it didn't stick, so I would
Right.
say that failed.
But it's because we gave up.
But the point is,
Because
okay,
the
so
liberal got in there
it's really
and gave
hard.
up.
I don't know, because here's my thing of the whole. Okay, so Trump derangement syndrome is a legitimate thing
What's
because it's like he can never do anything good.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. He is evil. He is the ultimate. He is Hitler.
Okay.
Like that's Trump derangement syndrome. He claims that every Democrat has it. Blah
Okay.
blah blah. He goes too far in that direction, but it is a real thing.
Right.
To where it's like you can't acknowledge when he's legit doing something good. To where I don't have enough knowledge
Right.
to know whether or not our random bold ass attack of just stealing Maduro from Venezuela was a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know.
That one filled me with patriotic.
Because, like, I'm not a Venezuelan. I'm not on the ground. I don't know if they're legitimately being like, thank you. Like,
Who
we
knows?
wanted this for years and you did it.
Yeah.
Like, that to them is a good thing.
Right.
So I don't know if that's a thing. I don't, like, Iran has been having a bunch of protests before we did this.
Right.
Apparently, Iran killed like 30,000 of its own citizens for
That's
protesting.
American of us to assume that our way of life is the way everyone wants to
Well,
be.
no, it's not just our way of life. It's the fact that what's there now is bad. It's
Right.
worse. It's much worse. Like,
Well,
it's dictator shit. To where
Right.
it's like women are getting, like, just
No, I get it, but like
harassed,
no,
killed,
I get it. But
imprisoned,
it's,
all that shit for just, like, not wearing a hijab.
Yeah.
Like, it's religious persecution to where it's like, I like the fact that that might not be happening anymore. But then also, I don't love the fact that we're just kind of in a Middle Eastern war again.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I don't know which hand is stronger in that essence.
Yeah.
And so that's the part where I differ from, like, all the people that have TDS of, like, I don't know enough.
all right, we got 5 minutes left.
Outside
Wrap
wise,
this up. Tell me what's happening.
outside wise doesn't look great.
For who?
Just everybody. Everyone.
Like, is Europe judging us?
Yeah.
Do you feel like Europe judges us no matter what?
Also, it might be unconstitutional for what he's doing.
I don't even know what the Constitution is.
It's laws.
Yeah, but we don't follow those.
For the most part, yeah, that's kind of where all our laws are based off of.
Yeah.
So, like, theoretically, we should be.
No, I agree, but we... Like, when it comes
most
to...
of the time,
when it
like, the
comes to
tariff
war-
thing with the Supreme Court, that was a constitutional
Yeah, but what
thing.
about Vietnam? Or Iraq or Afghanistan? Like, they may have been constitutional, but they were all lies, right? Like,
Afghanistan, not so much. Iraq, probably, yes. That was a regime change. Vietnam was a war that didn't need to happen.
Yeah.
But
yeah. But was it constitutional?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I don't know enough about any
And
of this
yeah.
stuff, man.
It matters, and the saddest part to me is that it matters for so many people, and yet there is nothing to do about it.
So, should I be concerned?
Of what?
Just in general.
Are you gonna?
Like, when I read memes, should I laugh with a hint of, oh no, or can I just laugh?
Well, it depends. What do you care about? Loss of life, or your, like, how much it costs to fill up your gas tank? Because both should be concerning.
First of all, don't tell me how to think. Okay. All right.
It's not good.
I think concerning, like, is this the first domino to fall that will result in
World War III?
in the end of the world?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Like, will
but
this end in
I
a
doubt
nuclear disaster?
it. So, okay, this is a whole other can of worms that I can't wrap up in 3 minutes.
You've got 2 minutes, basically.
Israel has nukes that
Okay.
they claim to not have. And they have it in their constitution that if they ever feel existentially threatened of the defeat of Israel,
They can
nuke.
Okay.
So if they do that, then yes.
But if they nuke
probable
Iran,
end of the world.
does that matter to us?
I would think that
The
leads.
collective
Well,
us.
Iran and Russia are pretty close, and so then if Russia wants to get involved, then maybe yes.
And if they nuke Israel, then we nuke Russia.
and then Pakistan
Russia-
has nukes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So a little worried.
a little worried.
Like on a scale,
it's not worrying.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much worried?
6.
Okay, so I should be like
7.
So I should be at like a 3.
No.
The 7's too high.
You should probably be at like a 4 or 5. Like, you should be right in the middle of half, nah, it's fine, or half worried. That would be what I would say.
Well, I base a lot of my fear on the fact that, like, the girl we know who's over there getting, missiles deflected over her head.
Yeah.
She's still just posting to Instagram like nothing's going on. So, and I get that, like, you got to keep normalcy, like life goes on, but at the same time, it's like I feel like if I was fearing for my life, I wouldn't be thinking about the new Noah Khan album. So
I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know,
sure, yeah, there are plenty, and that is the problem of just For the most transparent presidency in existence, not having knowledge on this is kind of anxiety-inducing.
That's the worst thing, is that you don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, we don't know. Also, the goals for why they're there are completely different if you ask a different person.
Does it worry you?
Trump says one thing, Marco Rubio says a completely different thing.
Does it worry you that AI is involved in this at all, or does it make you feel more comfortable?
I think it doesn't matter.
You know that if you ask ChatGPT, there's a car wash across the street, should I walk or should I drive? ChatGPT will tell you to walk because it's closer. But then you can't wash your car.
Right.
Because it's a car wash.
Yeah, no,
but if you ask Claude, it'll say you need to take your car, so you probably should drive.
The whole Anthropic ChatGPT Department of Defense war, whatever the fuck thing, is definitely troublesome. Yeah. I am very concerned about that.
Well, we don't have time for that. We got 1 minute left. It'll be fine. We'll be here next week, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very likely. We're in Kansas. Even if they start nuking, like...
Flock cameras are here, dude. It's coming here.
They said there's $750,000 worth of flock cameras in Wichita right now, dude. I just read that on Reddit. It's crazy. Anyway, what did we learn on the show today, man?
Marathon kind of sucks.
I'm not going to fall for this bait, dude. You're going to have a great time tomorrow.
If I have a better time playing
You're going to have a great time tomorrow.
Then sure.
You're going to have a great
time. But if it's still as bad...
You're going to have to take it seriously.
The game doesn't have a long time to live,
Are you ready to take it seriously?
I don't know how. I'm looking at the screen.
Are you going to be locked in?
No, because I don't know strategy of how to do a video game. If you saw me play earlier, you'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
You don't know how your hands
You're out in the open. You're on this major, this is a central part of the map.
That's okay. I don't mean
you should be on the edge.
I'm not asking if you're going to be good. I'm asking if you're going to be locked in.
Is this the only thing that I'm focusing on when I'm playing it? Yes.
Okay, that's good enough.
All right.
You're going to be trying your best. Even if your best is awful.
It's really bad.
That's fine. We don't care if your best is awful. We just want you to give it your best. Okay? Aaron and I will carry. And by Aaron and I mean Aaron.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm also bad. It's going to be fine, though. Okay, everybody. That's it. That's the end of the show. It's a good one. Thank you for teaching me about the war.
Sure, man.
I don't really know what's going on, so you telling me to be like a 7 is a little worrisome. Because 7's pretty high, but you know what? It is what it is.
IRL Arc Raiders coming soon.
Dude, I hope
possible.
Dude, I hope a Rocketeer guns me down, dude. And
you do know the whole reason why Anthropic turned down their request from the Department of War is because they wanted to put it into autonomous machines.
Dude, Horizon Zero Dawn did it best. You know, those machines went rogue and chewed up humans for fuel. Spoiler alert. You know, it's great. It's a great game. But anyway, we're going to be back next week.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
Even if the nukes fall, we'll be here next Thursday. Unless one lands on us.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's not. Because...
nuclear fallout
yeah, but it'll take a while to get here.
Like a day.
No, it's got to take longer than that, dude. I don't know how the jet
3
stream
days
works, but it ain't that way.
Wind exists, dude.
So if they nuke tomorrow, maybe no show. Well, we're still going to do it. What else are we going to do? Sit at our home and get radiation? Let's come here and do
radiation.
it. Well, if we die, of course there's not a show. But if we're alive...
We're in the hospital, just radiation poisoning in general.
Yeah,
I was slightly hungover today, and I was like, do we do a show?
If there is radiation and I end up in the hospital, which I won't, because I'm not going to go.
Who has healthcare, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to go. I will live stream from my bed on Thursday for you guys. Okay. Although I feel like if we're like Fallout... they're toast.
Oh yeah, everybody's dead.
Like Menace is dead.
Menace is dead.
He's absolutely roasted.
He is target number fucking 1. Dude.
Yeah, it's over for him. Yeah,
it's not even New York. They're specifically targeting Menace.
No, it's his house. Yep, him specifically. There's actually a picture of him. If you look at one of the photos of the bombed out bunker, his picture is hanging on the wall in there. It's like
they have a big picture of Menace up in the Iranian government with a big target on it, and they're like, not this fucking guy.
I don't know why we did that to him, but I'm glad that we did. Okay. Anyway, youtube.com/@loudbrainpod. Please sub if you haven't subbed.
I'm down first.
Leave a review on the podcast services if you listen on audio. I'd appreciate it. And we love you. And we'll be back here next Thursday. 6 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. Actually, I think
most likely
daylight savings might be happening.
Who knows?
I was supposed to look. I forgot.
If it's happening where you are, push it an hour late or earlier.
Yeah.
It's one of the two.
I think, we spring...
forward, so it's
6
a later.
Becomes 7.
Yep.
So 5 will become 6. So it's earlier. No, if
Okay,
If they're
it would
11
have to
becomes
happen.
midnight.
It would have to happen literally this weekend. So if it's not happening this weekend, then it's going to be the same
Europe
time.
does it, I think, a week before us because the world
Okay, but if it's this weekend, then no, and it's an hour later.
for them.
Yeah,
And then the next week it would be the same time.
sure, whatever.
Because
Time is a
because we'd
construct.
catch up.
We made it up. Doesn't matter.
My head hurts.
Maybe follow and get notifications or some shit,
You
and
can
then
do
you would
that?
know.
Imagine that. Imagine.
Follow on Twitter, X, whatever, all the things.
All the things.
There's a notification that goes when we're here.
And buy new
It's
merch.
wild.
Colby worked really hard. Can't stop fashion. Go check it out. Or loudbrainpod.com.
Should have been an ad. There wasn't an ad, but it's a cool
he did
shirt.
it
If you
yesterday.
like marathon, it would probably fit your style.
Or you like the aesthetic. It's very cool. All right. We love you. We'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.